Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the final, I promise this is it, finale of the Montreal Expos live franchise mode series on MLB The Show 24. Welcome to our 15th and final season for the 2037 season, here for our 15th and final year with the Montreal Expos. Let me go back to the depth chart here. Welcome to our finale after 14 seasons. This is it. I tried to finish it last night with years 13, 14, and 15 all together. It was just too much. We did years 13 and 14, and now I squeezed it in. I know it's like 10:30 p.m. Eastern, but we're squeezing it in for whoever can make it, and whoever wants to watch it after can watch it back after. We're squeezing it in. It's a busy weekend. Valentine's tonight. Then we have the Canada versus U.S. Four Nations face-off tomorrow on Saturday, so I couldn't do it then. So we're squeezing it in for a 10:30 p.m. episode. Final episode already. I know. Here we are, Leafs King. Welcome on board. So if you're joining after you've already gone live, you can hop ahead to the 5-minute mark, and that is when we'll get started. But until then, we'll start welcoming everybody in for the 31st and final episode here in year number 15. We made it. So yes, in year 13 we won the World Series. In year 14 we broke the MLB record of wins in a season, as we got a 119 win season, but then lost in the first round in the NLDS. Classic. Let me open up the Excel sheet that I have here. There we go. 2030. Sorry, I said 2037 is 2038. It's our 2038 season coming up. How come it says 2037 franchise mode? Oh, because it's October of 20... Wait. Oh, because, yeah, the offseason has to go, of course. So it's the 2038 season. Yeah, I thought that looked off. The 2038 season. Let's go through the offseason. So the offseason, season, and postseason for the 15th year here in 2038. Yes, that's what I meant to say. Let me just take care of a few things on my side of the world. What do you think of our Four Nations face-off team? I like the team a lot. Absolutely. The U.S. team is extremely strong, though, so I'm looking forward just to a good game. Of course, go Canada. But I'm looking forward to a very good game tomorrow night. Let me go ahead and put the thumbnail and whatnot. I hope everyone had a lovely Valentine's Friday. Lots of snow here in Montreal. Snowy weekend ahead as well. Hope that you're staying safe, staying warm, and staying loved. There we go. We're about a month away now from MLB The Show 25 coming out. This is the wrap-up of the series. Finally, this is it. I promise the final episode. Episode number 31, the finale. Okay, very good. Let's see. So we'll get started in about 2 minutes' time. I'm just going to share it on Twitter and make sure the whole Dataverse is aware. Go. Had a crazy blizzard. Yeah, crazy. Lots of snow. Incredible. Since there's one more, I'll say it again. Expos, it's been a slice. Welcome back, Hobbsy. Yeah, we said the same thing yesterday. Now here we are one more time. I'm putting out the same tweet again, basically. 14 seasons. Just got to edit the numbers now. 14 seasons, 9 postseasons, 7 NL East titles, 500-plus win seasons, with our most being 119, 4 World Series championships, and now it's time for the real finale as we sim through year number 15 to complete our series. Here it is. In just about a minute's time. Yeah, so year 13, World Series. Then last year 14, 119 wins, but losing 3-1 in the NLDS against Atlanta. The Braves, the 6th seed wild card team that went on to win the World Series. Of course. Okay. So the offseason shouldn't be too busy if I remember correctly. We'll try to get through the offseason quickly. The season coming up now, like our amazing pitchers, I don't know why they're going down. I know they're 32, 33, but it doesn't make sense that Lenny Parsons, who's like second runner-up in Cy Young voting, now that just because magically he's 33, he drops from a 96 to a 86 over the last 2 seasons. Valdez, who's like an 89, is now down to an 82 because he's 34. Yeah, him at 34, I get it, but still putting up incredible numbers. He is so consistent. 3.57 ERA in his career. He's always putting up the same numbers year in, year out. So I'm not going to go ahead and just dump them just because the overall is going down on paper. If they keep performing how they're supposed to perform, then I have no problem. So here we are at the 5-minute mark. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 31st and final episode for our 15th and final season of our franchise mode series here at the Expos on MLB The Show 24. If you saw the last episode, I already gave the whole spiel about the team, so I won't go through it again. But we got through years 13 and 14 last night, now year 15 tonight. Through our 15 seasons, or through our 14 seasons so far, we've made the postseason 9 times, 7 NL East titles, 5 100-plus win seasons, and 4 World Series titles. We won a 5th here tonight. Mighty Joe, hey Bello, how's your evening? How dare we take you away? What's this? From your other half. Oh, no problem. I'm sure DeSora doesn't mind too much. We had a nice couple hours over FaceTime and everything. I got to talk. We had a long debate about a certain food item. We'll have to talk about that later on. But thank you for your kind words, Mighty Joe. We had to get it in tonight because tomorrow is the Four Nations, Canada versus U.S., which will also be a highly debated thing between the two of us. There you go. Yeah, you're part of the final episode, Leafs King. Absolutely. Okay. So over the last, let's see, we've made 2 of the last 3 World Series. So if we could win the World Series in year 15, it would be 3 of the last 4 years, which would be great. And it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'd win 5 out of 10. To win 5 World Series out of 10 years, whew, that would be something. Even if we don't, we've won 4. But to win a 5th in 10 years would be something. So yeah, the team is what it is. The budget's pretty good. The main issue is Jonas Roosh right now. He was the World Series MVP in 2036. Excuse me, hiccup again. I'm going heavy on the water here. Had some St. Hubert's earlier on. If you know, you know. So he's going into free agency. He's been a lifer here in Montreal. His seasons he's either been a full-time guy or a platoon guy. It's been on and off. This past year he backed 311, appearing in 129 games, 21 home runs, 90 RBI, 149 hits. What a year to have a career year. 23 stolen bases as well. So Jonas Roosh, I want him to stay. We have $13.77 million in the budget, so we'll be able to afford him. But there's other things we need to pay for too. So I'm going to say let's sign him and we'll figure out whatever we have to figure out later on. So I'm okay with doing... He really wants 5 years, which I prefer not to do. It is our last year, so it's not a big deal. But he deserves some stability after being a trooper for as long as he's been. So we'll call him every day. 5 by 40, giving him $8 million. We can go to 41, even to 42. All right, 8.4 per year. I know it's a bit crazy for a guy who's not even necessarily always an everyday guy. But I'm going to give him $8.4 million. It leaves like $5 million left over. That's the biggest thing. So that's the only guy in our exclusive free agents. Review staff, just our first base coach. We need somebody. First base coach. First base coach. Speed, stealing, arm accuracy, fielding. Speed, fielding, arm strength, reaction. Arthur Fox with 2 X's. Let's do that. 3 million. There you go. Does that go into my... no, it doesn't. Okay. So, just like that, let's keep on simulating. There, he accepts the offer. Very good. Jonas Roosh hasn't accepted yet. Okay. And now, one more day here in free agency. I don't want to qualify him at 1 year, $23 million, so I'm just going to have to advance a day. And here we go. Free agency 1. Here we are. So, Cora needs a contract, as well as guys like Dexter Lopez, but that shouldn't be too hard. Jonas Roosh is getting the offer right now. We're top 5 in every position, so hard to really say that we need that much. Guillermo Cora, arbitration eligible. We have like $4 million left over or something, so he wants what? So, actually, we can keep him in arbitration. So bullpen, arbitration, and down to... Yeesh. He did have he's had back-to-back really good seasons. So 1 year at 6.8, probably 7. Let's go 1 year, $7 million on him. We'd have to free up some money somewhere. Because right now, pending offers, we're over the budget by like $3 million now. Not to mention, we're about to offer some more contracts here. Like Dexter Lopez, 87 overall now. He's going to be in the MLB next season for sure. So he wants to be the ace. What are you saying? You want to be the ace? 2 years on him at the cheapest that we can get it. To 130, $65K a year. Jimmy Malone's going to be in the MLB. He had a little bit of MLB time. Doesn't show me from this screen, though. Jimmy Malone, $70K on him. Ryan Humphries should be in the MLB now at 83 overall. Or has Jimmy Malone never been in the MLB? No, he's been in the MLB. Doesn't tell me. Yeah, loaded beyond loaded. Antonio Alvarez, another guy. So yeah, someone somewhere. It's probably actually we traded out Ford already. That freed up a lot of money. Clay Donnellan, Lewis Humphrey. That's true. We got him in a trade. He was a 77. He's already an 80 now. Another guy we could be pushing for the MLB. Guillermo Cora. We can't even really afford Guillermo Cora, but he's just really good. Drummond, what are you saying? Every day, your depth. You're 79. Yeah, you're depth, man. And you still want 60K, so no problem. Jeffrey Castillo, Mackenzie Gill. Yep. We could go to the Mackenzie Gill. You're 79. You're platoon. A lot of these guys are everyday guys on most teams in the MLB, but here we are using them as platoon and or depth. Columbus O'Hara, 79, 70. Look at all these high overall guys. We're just gonna have to bury some guys this season because realistically, if we were doing a few more seasons, we'd have to make some more trades of just cutting away the excess on our team. We have to make some more trades, which honestly we don't have time for. We're gonna wrap up year 15, and we're doing the whole series wrap up, looking at the final storylines of all of the players we want to make sure that we get the final stats on. Chris Rex with 8 potential, yeah. Johnny Rogers, always injured. Takahashi, catching prospect. Eric Takahashi. 8 potential. 74 at 24. 1 year 60. 1 year 70. Jack Dark. Now all the easy ones all the way down. Scott McIntyre, legend. All B's and A's. Sheesh. Fred Santos, Donnie Swan, Diego Guzman, Jeff Bell, Dane Chavez, Cesar Jimenez, Mackenzie Abbott, Cy Coe, Todd Anderson, Ernest Escobar, Matt Rarick, Jose Mota, D'Angelo Benedict, Jim Strange, Kevin Perry, William Delaney, Elvis Rodriguez, Chang Ho Park, Murray Ruffin, Pedro Cora, Scott Aguilar, Matthew Oka, Pete Rowe, Honest Abe Gwynn, Dustin McGuinness, and D'Angelo Guerrero. Great, so we're about 8 million over budget, it looks like. Yes. So not signing Cora would be helpful, honestly. We have Roberts, Malone, Portillo, Alvarez, Charles, Keane, Dubois. Could we even trade Cora? But he's been good. It's hard to find someone who's consistently good. That's the only thing missing was the accent, yes. Jason Roberts was really good. I guess Jimmy Malone didn't pitch. So many good options for us. Who could we shed here? Not much, honestly. No. Not really anything to shed. If anything, it's because our budget's so low being as the Nationals. I guess we just can't keep Cora then. We can't keep Cora or Roosh. One of those two would have to walk. Is Roosh getting offers? 5/42. This is his best offer there from us. 5 years at 42, I should say. Let's advance a few days and see what happens. New challenge for 25. Run 2 teams and try to meet in the World Series. How about that? We do have enough talent for 2. Ramon Estrada. 95 overall, wanting 214.9. Over 6 years. Sheesh. Good old Garrett Hoffman. Really? Has he been good since we traded him to Baltimore? 4 years with the Orioles. Numbers have been okay. Went to an 87 somehow. And what does he want? 8.3 per year? Good old Garrett Hoffman. So many players who came through our organization. There's Jonas Roosh. Alright, start advancing in a few days. Victor Encarnacion. The Expos can no longer afford to contract Jonas Roosh. So it must have been that Cora signed then. Went the wrong way. Yeah, Guillermo Cora signs on. 1 year, $7 million. He was good. He was good. So what do we want to have in our rotation? Like if 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at all the 80. Look at all these 80 overall pitchers. You know, if our rotation is Ryan Jr. for sure, Sanders, Shipman, and then Parsons at an 86, Valdez at an 82. Then look at these other pitchers: 86, 86, 87. All these guys. Marshall Hand should be in the rotation. Oliver Shipman. Maybe we trade Oliver Shipman, as he's going to be an expiring free agent, coming off one of the not so great seasons of his career. Yes, I think we could trade Oliver Shipman. Gold Glove in 2035, 2036 All-Star, a lifer here in Montreal, 163 starts as an Expo, 70 wins, over 1,000 innings pitched, 3.88 ERA, 1.24 WHIP. He had some really good seasons. 102 quality starts. 102 out of 163. Hughes fan, welcome to the stream. 102 out of 163 quality starts. That's something. With a career wins above replacement of 9.0. So Oliver Shipman is likely on his way out here, allowing the rotation to be 1, 2, 3, Parsons 4, Valdez 5. But then that still leaves Lopez, Cora, McGill, Humphrey. Oh my. Humphrey, 2383A. The Bs would have to be the first guys to go. Jason Cora didn't have a great year either. 2 more years of team control under arbitration. Maybe it's got to be Jason Cora then. 25, these good young pitchers. Cora and Shipman would have to go. And for what? Stacked everywhere. Cora and Shipman. For just more prospects? What do you want to do? Or just big positions we go for? I think anytime you run through a list saying names, no matter the circumstance, let's hear that accent. No matter what, just the French-Canadian accent. Man. So if I look at make a trade, doesn't help our money for Roosh though as well. That's true. It just frees up spots in the rotation. So Shipman at 2.8 million and Cora at 1.7 million. It would be enough probably, but still, is that what we want to do necessarily? What are the prospect trades we could get? Hobbs, you remember what we spoke about yesterday? I just confirmed it. I'm like 99.9% sure I just confirmed it. Okay, so let's see. Tigers, Braves. Who's it? Rojas? Jimmy Rojas, 20A70. We have so many second base prospects. But yeah, I like that from the Tigers. We have everything everywhere. So 20A70 is probably better than 22A74. So I guess the Tigers probably have the best offer right now. Here's 20A70. Actually, no. I was about to say, hold on, look at this guy. It's the Tigers again. Yeah, no problem. So what could the Tigers give us here? They need starting pitchers? Yeah, they could use some starting pitchers. So they give us... Who's this guy? Hal Baisley. It makes sense. You love Jack Hughes. Name Jack Hughes Fan 86. Makes sense. If he comes in the system, it would be Takahashi and Baisley as the 2 catchers in AAA. So that would be 2 in AAA. That would allow Benedict and Guerrero to be in AA. So Aguilar could be traded or put in single A. Or just Ashton Peters gets traded. I'll throw in Ashton Peters then. We'll take Jimmy Rojas, 20A70. He needs to work on his power though. Canadian. And then you want to give me Leo Aguero. 23 C60. Anyone a little bit better than that? Tigers. I hate trading Shipman and Cora. 2 great pieces here. Looking for him. I'm sure you do. Terrell Smith, 18B60. Just another pitcher to add to our problems. I mean, trading out 2 pitchers. We're promoting pitchers. So, yeah, you know what? Let's take him. And Ashton Peters just pushes it over. All right, Oliver Shipman and Jason Cora off to the Tigers for Hal Baisley, Jimmy Rojas, and Terrell Smith. Really hurts to trade away 2 of our better pitchers over the last couple of years. But we need to give room to these other guys. Essentially, moving out Shipman and Cora so that Lopez, Hand, and McGill can make it to the MLB. Cora 25B86. I'd rather have 26A86. Sadly, in MLB The Show land, that A potential means that he could get up to 90 plus, while Cora's going to be capped at 89. Does that mean that McGill would necessarily be better? No. Hurts to trade them away, but Data gets another J. Rojas to fill the void. That's true. Not Josh Rojas, but Jimmy Rojas. Shipman would definitely have to go. Cora's the one that I'd want to keep, but then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Already it's enough. All right, we're going to do it. It's going to hurt, but we're going to do it. Thank you, Shipman and Cora. Off to Detroit. Now if we go to free agency and look at Jonas Roosh. We could still afford it, eh? Yeah, we could still afford it. That dollar amount. I mean, no one else is offering him anything. Do we go 6 by 50? 8.3 per year? I forget exactly what our offer was, but I mean, we could tell me this every day and bring it down to actually it's 5 years versus 6 years that year. That's why 5 by 42. All right, let's see what he says. 5 by 42 on Jonas Roosh. We want to keep some of our legends around here. Actually, I need to send a contract to... Who's the other prospect we just picked up? He needs a contract now. This guy. Jimmy Rojas. Okay. I have to put a couple guys in the Rule 5 draft. Okay, so we still have some time before that. The Angels want to offer us a trade. Who do we got here? Rick Gonzalez, 24C75. For Delaney, 21B63. Already I've seen note of that, so no thanks. Garrett Hoffman signs with the Mariners. There we go. Michael Lee, Estrada. Jonas Roosh, still out here. Any other offers? No, still the only offer to him. All these contracts have been sent out. So let's just put some guys in the 40-man. We got to put, let's see, Humphrey, O'Hara, Hoffman. Yeah, it's a crowded 40-man. Humphrey. Who else was it? Right field and left field. Right field and left field. 2 spots left. Harper, if we lose Harper, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but I want to keep him. Siegel, Baisley, probably those 2. Baisley and Siegel, they're in center field. We could lose Harper, but I think it's a good thing it's our last year. I think Parsons and Valdez might have to be on their way out soon if we were continuing forward. True, yeah. We would just have to do that just because of the space and the money, sadly, with the budget that we're having to deal with. So I think that's the best we can do for the Rule 5 draft. We might lose some players, but that's life. Let's just sim to the next little things. No, keep on going. Some other contracts. Most of these guys have signed, just a few left. Good. Space, money, and the weird regression. Yep. Still waiting on Roosh. Anybody else giving him offers? Sorry, if I couldn't go here. Nope, no offers. Come on, Jonas Roosh. It's the only offer you have, man. Come on. No, my Expos have reached the maximum roster size and cannot sign any more free agents. I bet he would have signed there. Any outstanding offers have been withdrawn, estimating yes. So my offer to him got withdrawn because he can't afford it. He can't bring on anybody else. Roosh is getting offered 1 year, $9 million. Come on. So we'd have to free up a spot on the 40-man? Is that what it would be? If we trade Memphis Walker. Yeah, we could trade Memphis Walker. Yeah, we could do that. Memphis Walker. In exchange for just a random, some 1-for-1 prospect swap. Who's going to offer me one guy? A first baseman? C potential? No. B starting pitcher Kevin Cardenas. 20B 58. Might be the guy. 19B 15. Oh, and the Elmer Palmiero? Sure. Let's do that. Thank you, Elmer Palmiero. Toss in a random guy too, just because it might be entire roster, not just 40. Oh, it could be, eh? Should have done that. So the entire roster. Is there any way to see the entire roster? No, I'd have to... 24 plus 26 plus 26 plus 17. Don't feel like doing it. 24 plus 26 plus 26 plus 17. 93 players. I forgot. Is the limit 93? 93, yeah, we have 93. So let me go back. Let me try it again. How's Danny Akar doing? Didn't even play in 2037? What? That's crazy. Sorry, who did I just get? It was a right fielder prospect. It was Elmer Palmiero from where? The Twins? Twins, relief pitchers... Memphis Walker. They want more value, of course. So, never mind. So, I'll trade Elmer Palmiero, imagining he was Memphis Walker. And Alexis Salgado. In exchange for whichever prospect we can get. 2-for-1. Let's try that instead. Hold on. I'm pressing wrong here. Just one. I'm looking for one... B potential guy. No, wait. Starting Chris Cortez, 22 B 68. Junk. Where's the other offer that we gotten before for a B? 2 B guys here. Nah. 24. No. 19B 57, 24B 66 Diamondbacks. Did I go through all the teams already? Padres, Giants. Now back to the Orioles, Red Sox, yeah. Larry Talley, whatever. It's gonna be Larry Talley then. Or is there another... Is there like a 21B 71 Rafael Rodriguez? No, not. It's a bit too much. 20B 67. They want more. 20B 58. There you go. Yeah, we were looking. Yeah, we were looking at this guy from the Guardians, Kevin Cardenas. I could take even more back, but I gotta dump somebody else. Okay, there you go. 2-for-1 done. Now to free agency. Jonas Roosh. Come on. You know you want to sign with us, Jonas. 5 years. I'll give it 5 by 42. Come on. Way more interest in signing with us. Come on. All players. So, anybody? Colt Deal. Yeah, remember him. Just wait. Oh, we need to give a contract to Kevin Cardenas. That's true, because he just came here. Hopefully we didn't lose him or anything. Bubba Chandler goes there. Hey, did he sign Jonas Roosh? Looks like he did. Jonas Roosh back on board. Let's go. Nice. So the World Series MVP is back. And how about that starting pitcher? What's his name? Cardenas is there too. Good. Woof, and the team is full. Okay. Send him to the winter meeting so they get some water here. Brewers... Mariano Almanzar, 27B 81. Interesting player, pumped up by durability a bit. For Cora, no, I didn't even look at who it was for. No, I want to keep Cora. Jordan Lawler going to the Twins. Rule 5 draft. I wouldn't be surprised if we lose a player in the Rule 5 draft here. Could it be that Lionel... Actually, I think we just lost 2. I think we lost 2 players. 2 players that we were okay with losing, but I believe it was 2 players. So Leonel Martinez, yes, was ours, and the Senators is our team, right? Leonel Martinez, C7623. So okay, not sure who's going to be playing him in the MLB. Orlando Harper, yes, A7725. That's just a good luck kind of thing. He had 25 years of age. Now he's at 77. Could he have become something? Yes, maybe. But if he's only going to start making the jump when he's 28 or whatever, we have Steven Glass for the long haul anyways. Orlando Harper just wasn't going to make the team. Would have been a good idea to trade him before this point? Maybe, but I just didn't realize. Mackenzie, happy Valentine's Day, Data. Happy Valentine's to you. Welcome aboard. Water question. Data, are you a lemon water guy? Not usually, just out of, I don't usually just cut the lemon. I just get myself water and move on. But I'm definitely a proponent of it, yes. I'm most certainly a proponent of it. I just don't usually do it super often myself. Damon Clark was also our guy. So Martinez, Harper, and Clark, all players who we had in our organization. Same for Ken Hodge, B76. We just had too many players in the 40-man. We couldn't keep everybody. So we lose a bunch in the Rule 5 draft, sadly. Yeah, Harper's a tough one to lose, but what are you going to do? So frees up some organizational spots. Couldn't we trade back for Harper if I wanted to? Where did he go, Harper? Hold on. Harper went to the Astros. I wonder. Just for funsies. Astros. Harper would be there, yeah. He's going to be their starting first baseman. Lemon water guy, but lemon on its own guy? Depends the context. I could take a slice of lemon and just eat it. Yeah, I could do that. It's not good for your teeth, really. I wouldn't see the purpose too much, but I'm in for the lemons. Orlando Harper. Yeah, he's their starting first baseman, and we have Stephen Glass locked in for years. This guy, MVP, Gold Glove, 2-time Silver Slugger. There's never going to be any room at first base, sadly, for Orlando Harper. Just too bad we couldn't get value for him. Could have traded him for something. But for what? The team's stacked. So we'll move on. Good luck, Orlando Harper. We'll move on. Blah, 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 blah. Austin and Peter Wells both going to the Phillies. Still some good free agents out there. How are we looking here? Top 6 in every position. Good. Sim to spring training. Tomorrow's not yes. And here we are. So as we start spring training, question for you. Just Sora and I were talking about this during the Valentine's FaceTime. I'm not sure if I'm saying the question right, but essentially, chicken burger versus chicken sandwich. Like I'm saying, my argument is 2 hamburger buns and put chicken inside of it. It's a chicken burger. She's telling me no matter what, it's a chicken sandwich. I'm saying it's determined by the bread. 2 slices of regular sliced bread make it a sandwich. 2 hamburger buns make it a burger. Not a hamburger, but it makes it a burger. That's my philosophy. Who's out here? Jonas Roosh? Roosh was DHing. It should be Montoya here DHing probably. Yoshida should be in this lineup too. Hold on a second. Bo, because Guerrero's here. That's why. Montoya, see, I don't get it. This guy, he bats .310, career .296 hitter, playoff MVP, and he's stuck at an 82 overall. I don't get it. But Yoshida's got to play. So I'll put Yoshida as DH, I guess. Just for spring training, whatever. DH against lefties can be Roosh. Or it should be Guerrero, actually. Montoya leading off. Whatever, spring training. And for the pitching, Parsons, Sanders, Valdez, JRJ, and... Well, in her defense... and And Michael McGill, maybe? 86A26. Dexter Lopez, I know he's also a guy for the rotation. Marshall Hand. He's probably earned himself a spot too, so McGill might have to earn it more. And we'll see. Let's give them spring training and see what happens. Yoshida out 1 to 2 months with a torn calf. Ugh. Yoshida. All right, we go 21-9 in spring training. That's great. Let's see, Guerrero 306. Lee's a monster, the reigning rookie of the year and playoff MVP. I think it comes down to Canadian versus American. I've never been there, but I feel they're all just called chicken sandwiches. Yeah, that's what, like Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich, right? 391, 308, Rivera 323. Yeah, more crazy batting. Brad Ridley only at 205. What? Aubrey 213, DHing. Bennett 353, of course. Josh Bennett. He'll continue to be the guy. Montoya 314. Anybody else here? Nothing. Campillo 375 in his samples. 85 overall. What? Takahashi, Quinones. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Crazy. For pitching, Lenny Parsons looked okay. Buck Sanders is going to win the Cy Young at this rate. I do have to agree with Data, though. You're not calling it a hamburger. You're not calling a hamburger a ham sandwich. That's something completely different. See? Valdez didn't look great. JRJ okay. Marshall Hand very good. Humphrey was good. Humber's going to go down to AAA. McGill was good. Keane was good. Cora was good. Roberts was good. Lopez, not great. Charles Portillo didn't look good, but small. Just a few innings. Okay, time to make some moves here. The MLB on the yes, the MLB roster. So Quinones 19 at bats. He looked great, but he's a 73 overall. We can't excuse keeping him up right now, so he'll go down. Eric Takahashi, not his time. He goes down. Jeb Machado, not his time. He goes down. Baisley, no, he goes down. Malcolm Kuehler, he's going to go down. Martin Siegel. Charles Hoffman. Columbus O'Hara, yes, he's a 79. 30 at-bats, he bats 133. Sorry, you did not impress. Goodbye. Mackenzie Gill, exact same thing. Bat 143, 21 at-bats, you didn't impress. Back to AAA. Drummond, same thing. Could have been, but you didn't impress. AAA. Humber, not too much, just too many pitchers. AAA. Alvarez didn't even get a chance. That's 20. We got to cut 2 more. Actually, we need to swap some arms for bats. Humphrey, McGill, and long it'd be Lopez. Keane, Cora, Roberts, Charles Portillo. That's still too many pitchers. Yeah, Portillo's gonna go down for sure. Let's do that. Okay, so optional waivers no longer in 20. Whatever. Put on waivers. Goodbye. Don't care. We're getting to that mode now. Alvarez didn't pitch at all, so it's hard to excuse keeping him. So that's 26 right there. But the max is what? 13 pitchers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we have 120 pitchers, correct? Yeah. If only we could do the 6-man rotation. Ryan Humphrey. Maybe he has to continue doing his time down in AAA. Valdez has to stay for now. Humphrey looked really good, but maybe he just has to do his time. As soon as Lopez or Valdez falters, that's where Ryan Humphrey will pounce. All right? That's what we'll do. That being said, I could call up a bat. And the bat to call up would probably be Clay Donnellan, 80 overall. Great contact. There's already Elridge Drummond at shortstop. Or Jeffrey Castillo. Let's do Clay Donnellan. Put him on the 40-man. Oh, wait, a full 40-man. We'll have to take off the 40-man then. 40-man. I don't want to take off anyone off the 40-man. So that's someone on the 40-man roster to call up. A bat on the 40-man roster would be... Elridge. Drummond. Yeah, he did look good last season. Did look good in the spring training here. All right, Drummond, you're 27. We'll give you the call back. Get back up here to the MLB. So Campillo could play short, second, or third. Same for Drummond. So this is second, third, short for both these guys. Montoya third and outfield. Roosh outfield. It's better we have no backup at first base or anything. Oh, we have also, yeah, and also Yoshida's going to be here when he's healthy. So the pitching will look like this. Lopez, McGill in long relief. Keane, Cora, Roberts, Malone, all in mid relief, but they won't get many opportunities like that, right? What will get, like, let's say what will get Jimmy Malone more innings? Being the fourth guy in mid relief or being the second setup guy? You know, maybe I'll make Cora the second setup guy. And these guys, let's try that and see what happens. As this will be our rotation to start the year. Marshall Hand played his way onto the rotation. Left, right, left. Is it mid-relief? So the mid-relief guy would get more opportunities. So we'll see, we'll give it whatever, a certain number of games, and we'll go from there and see if he's just getting buried and never pitching, then we'll try moving things around. So Marshall Hand got himself into the rotation with those numbers in spring training. The man from New Jersey. Couple of solid seasons in long relief. 111 appearances, 266 and 2/3 innings pitched, and 3.48 ERA. So Marshall Hand will get a chance to be in the rotation. Left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right. Yeah, okay, I like that. Okay. So that's the team to start the year. I feel like the AI avoids the setup spots. Let's look at aftermonth. Okay, deal. We can already look at contract extensions, but money's going to be tough. Like if Stephen Glass called him, of course Stephen Glass is the starter. Actually, we'd have money next year. How come we'd have money next year? Who's expiring? 1 year 2.8, 1 year 2.9, great. Who's expiring after next year? Oh, Donnie Dubois, he'll be free agent. That frees up 17 million there. Willard Keane would also need a contract. Willard Keane, we still have team control, the arbitration, so you're still bullpen. We do okay. 1 year 3.3, 3.4, awesome. Josh Bennett, animal. I'll give him his 1 year. We don't need to do this because we won't be here, but just in theory, setting this team up. 1 year 1.8. And Donnie Dubois, now he's free agent eligible. So Donnie Dubois, this might be his last season with us, but he only wants $5 million a year. That's crazy. I'm not sure why his interest is so low. He wants 4.5. I'm giving him 5.6. We're going to 4 years. 4 years at $6 million per year. Awesome. But we gave him the contract, but we might trade him in reality after that year. So I'm not going to do much. Let's stop there. Okay, top free agents available. Drew Gilbert's still out there. Great. Okay, Sims regular season. And here we are ready to get started. First in contact and pitching, third in power and speed, eighth in defense, ranked first overall. Great news there. Lineup is set. Guerrero, Lee, Edwards, Glass, Rivera, Bowe, Ridley, Roosh, Bennett. Roosh better against righties. Montoya will DH against lefties. Yes. And he'll be leadoff as well. So we'll keep how it's been. Roosh in left field. Guerrero's too good to keep out. Roosh will play full-time DH against righties. But Guerrero's going to come in here against lefties. Tom Lee, Rivera, Bennett. Yeah, so Bennett's going to be the everyday guy against lefties and righties. Or should Aubrey play against one of them? Probably. Let's give lefties to Aubrey with 8 potential catchers. Got to do that probably. All right, and the rotation is set as well. All right, our 15th and final season starts now, ladies and gentlemen. Yoshida still injured. He'll be back hopefully soon enough. Portillo claimed off waivers, but this was a revocable waiver request. Would you like to withdraw? May as well. So I'll withdraw him and then trade him. Withdraw and then trade him. Oh, I didn't fix the teams down in double and AAA. I gotta do that. So Portillo did not look good in spring training. 26B, 82. Definitely valuable. So revocable waivers. I'll revoke and then swap him for another prospect, I suppose. Can I take another relief pitching prospect from somebody? I don't know why. How do I not have... So I can't make a trade because I'm already over the budget? Any B potential guys down here? Evan McHenry, 40 years old. Like, even like this, I wouldn't be able to do it. So Portillo, I'm just going to have to let you go on waivers then. Bye-bye, Bernardo Portillo. We got you, and now we have to lose you. So, sorry, AAA, goodbye. So, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then plus 7 there. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in AAA. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in AA. This guy's gonna go to single A. Relief pitchers, 1, 2. Only 2 there. Well, hold on. This guy's gonna go to AAA. 1, 2, 3. AA has 1, 2, 3. Then closing pitchers. So AAA has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unless no. I'd rather put this guy in AAA. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in AAA. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 6 here in AA. We'll do that. And keep these guys in single A. Good. Catchers, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So no, he'll go down to AA. This guy's going to go down to single A. They're the 2 AA catchers. First base, Scott McIntyre, legend. That works. Second base, Johnny Yoshida, continuing to grow. Very nice. Jimmy Rojas should be in AA. Why not? Need some players. Hendrik Singer can go to AA as well. Third base, Castillo. And then these 2 there. Actually, put him in AAA. They need players. They have only 24. He can go to AA. You need less players in single A. They can't do anything in there anyways. AAA, AA, AA. Then in the outfield, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in AAA. Too many. So these guys all have high potential though. Too many in AAA. Guaranteed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Johnny Rogers will go to AA. And then in AA they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's okay. They have too many of what down in AAA though? Why are they over their roster in AA? Someone in AA's got to go. Hold on, let me see here. I think we'll get a Road to the Show in 25 with the new high school college path. You know what? Honestly, I'd have to check it out first. Sounds fun, but I got to check it out first. I haven't really looked into it too much. Pitching in AAA. Let's say Humphrey would go there. Dark would go there. Yeah, AAA needs another arm. So let's swap a relief pitcher from AA up to AAA. Randall, let's do that. AA to AAA. Good. And then AA. They have enough here. Whew. Okay, that's done. The Mets have claimed Bernardo Portillo. Goodbye, Bernardo. And now here we are for the first game of our 15th and final season. Lenny Parsons once again getting the opening day start here against the Miami Marlins for the first game of the 2038 season. At Stade Olympique. One last time. Lenny Parsons on the mound. Michael Chung grounds out. Ground and a double. RBI single. Fly out, strikeout. All right, let's get flying through this. No runs there as runners are left stranded. 3 runs from the Marlins there in the third. Ground out, single, walk, fly out, strikeout. 4th inning, nothing. Single. Okay, Parsons. Hold on. One more. Come on. Single. Almost had it. Let's go Dexter Lopez. Here we go in long relief. Fielder's choice. Double play. Nice. 5th inning. 6th inning. 7th inning. We got 1 run. We're down 4-1. Fly out, strikeout, ground out. Here we go. C.J. Edwards batting 3-time. What does he have 3 in a row of? Batting title. 3-time NL batting title. Let's go. Fly out. Glass singles. There you go. Bow pop up. Last out there. Fielder's choice. Okay. And just pitching change for fun. Let's go to Cora. Double. Nice. Double. Strikeout. Fly out. Strikeout. We need 4 runs. Guerrero walks. Rivera singles. Aubrey. Can we trust Aubrey? Why not? He lines out. Montoya grounds out. And Ridley RBI single. C.J. Edwards ground out. And we lose 5-2. Parsons gets the loss in that one. All right, let's get simulating here. Auto fix all that. Castillo out 1 to 2 weeks, but on the 10-day. Buck Sanders out a few days. We'll keep him active. He'll be okay. Auto fix. 14-0. Okay, then here comes a nice string of wins after that. Place on bench. Rotation. Sanders. Why does it always do the man under? Okay, there we go. Let's just sim. Castillo auto-utilize. Okay, first critical situation of the year. We win 1-0. Very nice. We're 9-2. Lose that one 2-1. Rivera. No! Fractured arm! Oh, no! Oh, Christian Rivera. Come on. Christian Rivera out 2 to 3 months. The Silver Slugger and World Series MVP. He was batting .318. Oh my goodness, that's gonna hurt. So now, who could play shortstop? Ridley could play shortstop. Elridge Drummond, of course, could play too. And actually, oh, I forgot about Chris Campillo. Okay, so Chris Campillo will slot in. Yes. Okay, that's an easy fix then. As sad as it is, it's an easy fix. Ridley batting .229 right now. Come on, Brad Ridley. What are you doing? Bennett batting .208. What? Tom Lee batting .186. Huh? Okay, Campillo's going to go here in the 2 spot. Bo here. Yoshida's back now. Yoshida's going to be going in... Maybe Tom Lee needs to come out for a little bit. Tom Lee out against righties. Yoshida in. He's a left fielder, and Guerrero's a right fielder, so there you go. That works out. Yoshida will go here. Ridley, Roosh, Bennett. Montoya, Drummond, Lee, Aubrey on the bench. Against lefties, Campillo goes in again. Lee can stay in there, but Yoshida's got to go in. Montoya's batting .357. Don't want to pull him. Brad Ridley's been really bad. I don't know why. Let me swap Guerrero and Lee. Lee's a right fielder as well, though. Better have him in the left. Aubrey batting .208. Bennett batting .208 as well. Lee's going to go down at the bottom pretty much here. Ridley, you're killing me, man, with your 92 contact against lefties. Come on. We'll swap Guerrero up there, I guess. But where does Yoshida come in the lineup? Guerrero's not coming out. Montoya, I don't want him to come out. Bo, I don't want him to come out. Lee, he needs to get playing time somewhere, but he's been struggling so much that he's going to come out entirely then. Tom Lee will come out of the lineup entirely to get a little bit of a wake-up call for a few games. All right, let's do that. All right, Martinez on. We go on a little bit of a win streak as always. Very nice. Auto utilizing AAA. Chris Campillo out 2 to 3 months. You're kidding me. It's a shortstop epidemic. Oh my goodness. Both of our starting shorts, our starter and our backup, both shortstops out for like 2 months each. Elridge Drummond getting the call now, I guess. Unless we can play someone else at shortstop, like Brad Ridley. He hasn't been good, though, I gotta say. Better defense. So Brad Ridley will fill in at shortstop. Then who fills in at second base? Maybe Drummond fills in at second instead. We can trust him more there. Elridge Drummond. CJ Edwards could play second. Hold on. What if Edwards plays second? And put Montoya third. Hobbsy, you literally, as I was saying it, there's the comment. Yes, thank you. Montoya third, Edwards second, and Ridley at shortstop. Wow, that's what we got to do now. Tom Lee, now he's hot. Now Tom Lee is hot. Okay, so where can I get Tom Lee in this lineup? Harrison Bowe is cold. Now Montoya is cold too. Great. Tom Lee will come in against lefties. That's what we'll do. Bowe out, Lee in against lefties. And then, hold on. Montoya to third, Edwards to second, Ridley to shortstop. DHing against lefties will be Jonas Roosh or Elridge or even Bowe. Let's put Roosh for now. Okay. Montoya 233 at leadoff's not going to cut it, so Guerrero's going to go there. And let's put Roosh here, I guess. But I can't have all the guys at the bottom. Montoya's going to have to wake up a little bit. Okay. There's our lineup with 2 of our shortstops out. Our 2 shortstops gone. Both are putting up incredible numbers too, right? Campillo's batting .393. Oh, man. That one really hurts us. We can call up a couple players, but... Yeah, he does. He just hasn't been good, so I'm going to give it a... I'll get Bo back in soon. Jimmy Malone, keep him active. Joe Ryan Jr. injured, keep him active. Mackenzie Gill, keep him active. Jimmy Malone, place him on the bench. 0-2-1 since those changes. Malone is there, good. Anybody not pitching at all? No, everybody's pitching. Joe Ryan Jr. injured at the moment. When's he coming back? Diego Guzman. (6-2) win. McGill comes out. JRJ goes back. Okay, the pitching's been hot. Sanders is cold, but the pitching for the most part has been hot. Jason Robertson looked good there. Can I put it at the bottom of the list? Let's see if that does anything. Okay, let's keep on going. 8-3 win, 8-4 loss, 17-2 win. Sheesh. Let's just go here to the end of the month. We're 30-14 at the moment. Losing a bit more than I'd like, honestly. But can't be too picky with a 38-20 record. Delaney out 2 to 3 months. Everyone's injured all the time. Auto there, auto there. All right, we're 40-23. 7 games up on the Braves, which is good news. How's it going here in AAA? AAA, Ryan Humphrey's looking good at an 85 overall now. Donlin, Lewis Humber, Columbus O'Hara, Castillo. Charles Hoffman batting 371. Batting 200. Johnny Rogers, there he is. This is low durability. And the team, we're surviving. But Brad Ridley batting 202 is really irking me now. How are you batting 202? Tom Lee is hot. I got to get Tom Lee back in the lineup. But then who plays shortstop, right? Roosh should play the outfield. Can anyone else play shortstop? No one. Just Brad Ridley. Drummond could come in. Drummond is better against righties. Okay, Drummond is coming in against righties. Ridley's going to sit against righties for now. Tom Lee at a 94 overall. But yeah, Tom Lee's got to play. Yeah? Bennett's hot. Maybe Roosh comes out. Yoshida. Bo woke up a little bit. Guerrero's been good. Okay, Roosh coming out for Tom Lee. Aubrey batting 200. Bennett coming in full time. Let's go. Let's wake up a little bit here. 35 minutes for Duolingo. Okay. Auto 5-3 win. There we go. Let's win some games now. Let's win some games. Rivera still out for 1 to 2 weeks. Keep him on the 60. He'll be back soon enough. Come on, Rojas. We're waiting for you. Not Rivera. We're waiting for you. Jeff Bell 1 to 2 months. Whatever. Rivera, he's back. All right, Rivera's back. We're 51-27. Strong month of June here, which is good news. Guerrero, Montoya, let's go. Edwards, Glass, finally. Bo at 245. Yoshida 333. Drummond batting 265. Thank you for your service. Tom Lee got cold again. Bennett batting 299. So here we go. At shortstop, Rivera comes back in absolutely. Full time at shortstop. Brad Ridley, now batting 223. He woke up a little bit. Ridley, I'll put you in at DH. Then back to there, back to here. Montoya back to DHing. Edwards at third. Ridley at second. Against lefties, you can stay then, I guess. Tom Lee needed to wake up a little. Bennett, just because he's a catcher, he shouldn't always be number 9. He's a machine. Bennett at 7. Why not? That's against lefties. Harrison Bow. Against righties, Tom Lee will go 9. Okay, let's do that. Thank goodness Christian Rivera's back. Campillo still injured. Keep him on the 60. Yeah, Campillo will be back soon enough as well, I'm sure. Danny Hansen, bruised leg. Auto-utilize. How many times have I said the words auto-utilized? Place on bench. So hold on, now we have 27 players. So now Drummond can go back down. No, we never called up Drummond. Why do we have 20? Oh, because Yoshida was injured from the start of the year. Now this is the first time we've been fully healthy all year. Valdez somehow at a 78 overall now at 34. It's ridiculous. 4.88 ERA. The 2-time Cy Young winner. Might have to go to long relief. Drummond 265. Jason Roberts has been horrible. Can I send him down? Yes, I can. There you go. I'm sending down Jason Roberts. That's how bad his numbers are there. And then for the pitching rotation, what if Valdez comes out and Dexter Lopez goes in? That makes sense, sadly. Now it's 78 over. How did he drop so much? Willard King at a 95. Let the good pitchers pitch. That's what we got to do. So now, Sanders, Lopez, we lose 8-4 in that game. Almonte. No! Yoshida finger contusion for 1 to 2 weeks. Keep him active and move out, I guess. Oh my goodness. Futures All-Star Game. Sim the Draft. There you go. Johnny Rogers. Out for over 6 months. Mr. Injury Prone. This guy's horrible. Yoshida plays him on the bench. Home Run Derby. Hey, Stephen Glass got there. Stephen Glass with 21 home runs. Let's go. The MVP, All-Star, Gold Glove, 2-time Silver Slugger. Awesome. Congratulations. Von Bernard is here. Former Expo Von Bernard. There you go. Let's see. Who made the All-Star game? No, I want to play the game. Yes. Quick manage. All right, Joe Ryan Jr. getting the start. Let's go. Joe Ryan Jr. on that big contract. Come on, buddy. You can do it. JRJ. Another All-Star appearance for him. Here in 2030. A second All-Star appearance. He's starting the All-Star game. 2033 and 38 for Joe Ryan Jr. Donnie Dubois. Another one for him. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is his 6th All-Star appearance now. That's awesome. Benito Perez, who we traded away. Terrible in Milwaukee. Great in Milwaukee, then terrible in Milwaukee. Now he's having a good year. Good old Benito Perez. So we have Dubois and Joe Ryan Jr. We have Ryan Jr. and Dubois. Oops. Now for the arms. And for the bats, we have CJ Edwards at third base, of course. That is his now 1, 2, 3, 4, his 5th All-Star appearance. Stephen Glass already making his 2nd All-Star appearance in his 4th season? His 4th season, yes. Then so we have 2 starters, 1st and 3rd. Walker Jenkins, there is. So we have 4 All-Stars this year. Respectable number. 4 All-Stars. Yoshida's also back now. So Roosh come out for Yoshida. And Bo is struggling. Come on, Bo. Harrison Bo not doing so hot right now. Bat 300 last year. Come on, Harrison Bo. Bennett 302, lead 262, Rivera 307. Yes. The rotation. Still hanging on. Long relief hasn't been great though. Michael McGill hasn't been impressive. We'll swap him as an A for another one of our A pitchers we traded away. So by 2042, look at we still have all these guys up here. All right, AL defeats the NL like as always. 6-3 loss. More trades. 7-0 win. We're 62 and 36. Pete Landgraf got there. How did our AI do for the draft? Nothing special. I'm not signing any of these guys. Trade deadline's coming up in 12 days. Do we trade McGill and call up Humphrey? That could be a possibility. Trade McGill for an A-rated prospect. Pretty much replace McGill with someone a little bit lower, call up Humphrey, and have that guy become the ace in AAA. I'm down for that. It's a tough business here. You start to falter, you're done. Or we can trade him for a rental and push. Also true. But who would come out of the rotation? All of our rotation guys have been really good. Do we get a rental in long relief? True, moving money would be tough too. That would also be tough. McGill at 60. Yeah, we wouldn't even be able to trade him anyways. But we could send him down, right? Oh, where am I going? Can I send Michael McGill down? Yes. Okay, Michael McGill, you're going down to AAA. And Ryan Humphrey, congratulations. You're coming to the MLB. And you'll be our long relief guy with Ernesto Valdez, who's now... It's crazy how much they fall off a cliff. 77 overall, just plummets in overall. Like an unrecognizable player now. We traded away all kinds of pitching prospects, anticipating our early 30s guys who are 90 overalls to keep doing well, but no, they plummet. We're first in pitching contact, second in power and speed, fourth in defense. Wow. Okay. 8-1 win, 7-4 win, 2-0 win. There you go. Doing well since those changes. Nice. Deadline to them. And there should be the trade deadline here. Here it is. Trade deadline. We are 70 and 39 at the deadline. We can't make any moves anyways unless we're trading out major money. So the only way we can make a trade is if we were to trade out anyone who is Guillermo Cora and above, or a combination of two other guys or something like that, which I don't think is happening. Valdez making 18. Unless we trade out, yeah. But Valdez, we've got to keep him for this last season for sure. I can't believe Brad Ridley batting 221 now, but a career like 290 plus batter, batting 221 out of nowhere this year. Again, just plummets without warning. Okay. Nothing to do with the deadlines. We keep going. Auto, 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 auto. Auto, auto, auto. Let's get to the end of the month. October coming up. Scott McIntyre, auto. Auto in AAA. Keep the wins coming. Keep the wins coming. We're 91 and 46 here now in October. Sorry, September, not October. We're 92 and 46. With how many games left in the season? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Was that 23? 24 games left? So we won't be able to break 119, right? Just looking at the number of losses, but we can definitely, absolutely make it a 6th 100-plus win season. Ernesto Valdez, Skylar Lucic. I like that. Yeah, the lineups are great. Everyone's a monster. Bo 254, we can survive. Lee 282, he woke up. Good. Ridley 227. Campillo 409, small sample size. Aubrey woke up. Okay. See, Lenny Parsons continues to plummet in like 2 years from 96 to 81. Crazy. And just like he goes from 83 to 81 in like a month. Man. Still solid pitching, but still. Lopez has been a big surprise. Good for him. Ryan Humphrey, so far, so good. Nice. Willard Keene, make him the closer. Just for fun, now that Dubois is down to an 84, what if we make Willard Keene, not Mr. Clean, Willard Keene. What if we made him the closer? I know he has 4 blown saves, but he's a 96 overall with .92 ERA and all that. Let's make him the closer for a little bit. Dubois is now an 84 overall. I got to call up 2 players. Right. From AAA. Michael McGill, how's he doing in AAA? Good. So AAA, he needed that. Needed a little wake up in AAA. Humber, 84 overall. Let's call him up. And how's Jason Roberts doing in AAA? He also woke up a little bit. Okay. Clay Donnellan, I can't add him to the 40-man, right? Oh, no, there was. Okay, great. Valdez, Lucic, and now Lenny Parsons. 3-way handshake. So let's call up another bat. And let's also bring Jason Roberts back to the MLB. Why not? So hard so early. I don't know why they're regressing so hard so early. 4-3 win, 4-1 win. There you go. Back-to-back losses. Willard Keene with a nice save there. 2-1 win. Johnny Rogers, keep him on the 60-day. Auto. Come on, one more for 100. One more for 100. Here it is. No. 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 Are you kidding me? A 7-game losing streak? A 7-game losing streak. Am I a joke to you? Losing by 1, by 3, by 5, by 3, by 6, by 5, and by 2. Is this a joke? Is that the longest losing streak in our entire series history? Yeah, at least Valdez. Last hurrah for a lot of these guys. Campillo has been so good. What if I got Campillo in here at DH? And Lee went in for Bo. How about that? Against righties. Let's try that against righties and see what happens. We'll keep the lineup against lefties as is. All the pitchers have been falling. Yeah, that's great. 4 of our 5 pitchers are cold. That's exactly what we want to see. $17-2 win for our 50th. There you go. Made a little change, and I guess that did it. 100 wins. Thank goodness we made it. And now, after losing 7 in a row, we win 3 in a row. Down in AAA, we're into the final or whatever it is. We're in the playoffs in AA and AAA. Okay, great. But better luck next season. Okay, AAA lost. 14-4 win. We got eliminated in AA. That's over. 103-58. Last game of the season. 12 games up on the Braves. Here we are playing against them. Buck Sanders. Last regular season game in our series. You get some water there. Skip all those guys. Skip all I said. All right, here we go. Let's play ball. Here against the Braves. Run a piece in the second inning. Fifth. Sanders still looking good. Keep him going. I don't know how that guy's still there. Eighth inning, 1-1 game. Kevin Guerrero 1 for 2. He walks. Luis Montoya is 0 for 2. He flies out. Edwards, Mr. Batting Title. He singles. Runners in the corners for Stephen Glass. Double play. Awesome. Sanders, ground out, fly out, fly out. He's still in there. Ninth inning. Yoshida 0 for 3. He walks. Rivera 0 for 3. He singles. Lee 0 for 3. Ground out. Runners on first and second. Bennett, let's try a sac fly. Thank you. That might be the winning run there. And Campillo grounds out. All right, 1-run lead to protect. Here's a chance for 95 overall Willard Keene to get the save. Let's do it. Last game of the year. Strikeout, strikeout, walk, walk, and whatever it is. Okay, thank you. The game doesn't tell me, but Willard Keene gets out of it. Buck Sanders, player of the game, 8 innings pitched, giving up 3 hits and 1 run, striking out 7, as Willard Keene gets the save. And we end the season 104-58 to play the winner of the Braves and the Pirates. All right, 104-58. Let me write that down. 104-58. 1, 2, 3, 4 consecutive 100-plus win seasons. Great news. Another postseason, another NL East title. Add that up. Another year of not having to go to the wild card. Love that. Very good. Okay, now, we'll start with the awards. Don't look, don't look, don't look. Okay, the NL MVP. Good storyline purpose either way, yes. NL MVP, Matthew Lucas. As Stephen Glass is first runner-up, and Joe Ryan Jr. is second runner-up. Wow, what a year from him. I hope it's a Cy Young year for JRJ. Stephen Glass, first runner-up from winning it back-to-back years. 5 less home runs. Cy Young, yes. Joe Ryan Jr. wins his second Cy Young, 2033 and 2038. Joe Ryan Jr., 2-time Cy Young winner. That's awesome. Batting title for a 4th consecutive year goes to C.J. Edwards. The NL batting title is owned by C.J. Edwards. Wow. That's crazy. Kevin Guerrero was first runner-up, though. Good for Kevin Guerrero. So close. Sorry, buddy. All right, reliever of the year. Rookie of the year is Dexter Lopez. Yes, it is. 15 starts, 14 wins. So if he makes the All-Star game, he's winning the Cy. Exactly. 2.5 ERA from the rookie, 1.08 whip. Dexter Lopez is Rookie of the Year, and that's the 3rd straight year that we win it. Lee Sanders Lopez winning Rookie of the Year. Right? Is that... do we have any more in there? No, that's 3rd in a row. Correct. 3, yeah, that's exactly 3 straight. Hank Aaron Award, C.J. Edwards is first runner-up. Oh, so close. Gold Gloves. Josh Bennett was first runner-up at catcher. Stephen Glass wins back-to-back Gold Gloves at first base. C.J. Edwards was second runner-up at third base. Definitely some Silver Sluggers in here. Josh Bennett, first runner-up for the Silver Slugger at catcher. Stephen Glass, 3rd consecutive Silver Slug. 3rd consecutive, let me see here, 1, 2, yeah, that's 3rd consecutive Silver Slugger for Stephen Glass at first base. C.J. Edwards, first runner-up at 3rd. And there you go, there are the awards. Oh, Danny Akar, I didn't even notice that. Danny Akar won the Gold Glove at second base. He bat 206 this year. This guy just can't hit a ball. It's not like his contact is that bad either. Great defense, but the guy can't hit a ball. That's why we had to trade him. So there are the awards. League leaders. C.J. Edwards leads the NL. Floyd Hammond bat 335. Leads the NL in batting average. Guerrero right behind him in 2nd. Montoya in 5th. Bennett in 7th. Like Montoya still. Oh wow, he's up to an 83 overall. Oh, incredible career. He's played only 5 seasons. And you can't get higher than an 83 overall with a career 299 batting average. Whatever. Most hits, Edwards 196 to lead the NL. Let's go through this quickly. Top players only. Stephen Glass second in RBI. Edwards fourth. Edwards number 1 in runs. Glass second. Guerrero fourth. Stolen bases, Tom Lee was fourth with 32. Man, got the need for speed. Bases on balls, CJ Edwards number 1. On-base percentage, Edwards number 1. Slugging, Edwards 7th. OPS, Edwards 2nd. Wins, Joe Ryan Jr. 1st. Buck Sanders tied for 2nd. Marshall Hand tied for 4th. Least amount of losses, Dexter Lopez tied for 1st. Saves, not up there. ERA, Dexter Lopez number 1. Joe Ryan Jr. number 2. Home runs allowed, JRJ 3rd least. Marshall Hand tied for the most complete game shutouts with 3. Most shutouts are in total. Complete games, 4 from Marshall Hand. Has the 87 stamina. There you go. Innings pitched, walks allowed. Whip, Lopez 4th. Pitching WAR, Joe Ryan Jr. tied for 3rd most in the league, 2nd most in the NL. Batting WAR, 2nd most in the league, most in the NL, going to CJ Edwards. And there you go. Another year of incredible stats. Looking at the player stats here, Dexter had 2 shutouts as well. Yes, good catch. Hadn't mentioned that. Let's see. So Edwards, 2 players who got over 100 runs, Edwards and Glass, the usual suspects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players with 150 hits or more. 32 home runs from 32 home runs from Glass, 24 from Edwards, 20 from Rivera in 100 games played. So he was on a power season this year. Wow. I love Christian Rivera. From a guy we weren't even sure if he was going to make the MLB. He's kind of like my Josh Rojas light. Josh Bennett, 17 home runs. Monster. Montoya, Lee both with 15. Yoshida, again, season cut short due to injury, but great numbers from what we saw from him. Jonas Roosh, he's still got it. Yeah, he played 108 appearances. He's out there. RBI, 2 players with over 100. Stolen bases, 2 players with over 20. Batting average, Campillo, 26 games played, batting .417. Yeah, got a chance due to injury, but just didn't play enough. I wish the game would have played him more. Edwards, 315. 1, 2, 3, 4 players batting above 300. On-base percentage, Campillo, of course. Then Edwards at 405. Slugging, OPS, aside from Campillo, Edwards, 908. And for the WAR, 8.2 from Edwards, 6.3 from Josh Bennett. Wow, 4.4 from Lee for in a season where he wasn't great at some moments. Yoshida 4.1, having his time cut short even. Glass 4.0, Guerrero 3.5. Now for the pitchers, 20 wins from Joe Ryan Jr. Let's start with just looking at the starting pitchers. Hold on. The game always likes to move players around, right? Yeah, so let's call back up Donnie Dubois. I don't know why he doesn't make the playoff roster. Was Drummond... Drummond was here. Playoff roster. That was it, right? It's Alvarez who gets removed. Yeah, Edwards should be a shoo-in first ballot Data 72 Hall of Famer. We got to get our new nominees in for the Coyotes and Expos series. So Drummond will be up. And we had sent Jason Roberts down, right? Joe Mighty, getting late for me. I'm turning in. I'll watch the playoffs and wrap up in the morning. Best of luck. Allons-y, Expos. Merci beaucoup, Mighty Joe. Sleep well, buddy. Nighty night. We'll be done soon enough. The playoffs shouldn't be long. It's pretty fast to sim the playoffs. Start back to stats, player stats, pitchers, starting pitchers. So, Joe Ryan Jr., 20 wins to win him the Cy Young, 16 wins from Sanders, 15 for Hand, 14 for Parsons and Lopez, 7 for Humphries, 6 for McGill. Hold on, where's Valdez? The game didn't give me Valdez, right? Valdez. Now at a 76 overall, of course. Nice try. Who got cut? Not Jimmy Malone. Who's not supposed to be here? Oh, McGill's back up? Thank you. There we go. McGill's not supposed to be here. Okay, so Parsons, Sanders, Lopez. JRJ should actually be the starter with the Cy Young in the postseason. I'll have him be the starter. then Lopez, then Parsons, Sanders, and Hand. I don't know, something like that. Humphrey, Valdez, Malone. Hold on. Dubois here. Keane keeping the closer. Dubois had 38 saves. He was doing well, but just his 2.66 ERA versus 0.79 ERA. In the lineups, Campillo is still DHing. Batting .417, hard not to have him do that. I suppose that'll be the lineup, yeah. Okay. Okay, and can I look at these stats, please? So Valdez 5-5. There you go. Innings pitched. Let's go to ERA. So 2.5 ERA from Lopez. He almost could have pushed out JRJ for the Cy Young. JRJ 2.76, Hand 3.75, Valdez 3.93, Parsons, Sanders, and Humphrey all above 4 ERA. Whip 1.08 from Lopez, JRJ 1.15, Parsons 1.27. Let's go Expos, Real Deal Prime. Welcome to the stream. Postseason time, baby. Valdez and Sanders 1.9, 2.9, Humphrey 1.35, Hand 1.36. So let's see. So 21 out of 32 quality starts for JRJ, 19 out of 33 for Sanders, 17 out of 32 for Hand, 15 out of 33 for Parsons, 10 out of 15 for Lopez, 6 out of 17 for Valdez. 4 complete games, 3 complete game shutouts for Hand, 2 complete game shutouts for Lopez, 1 complete game for JRJ, 1 complete game shutout for Parsons and Sanders. We're looking at the WAR, 4.8 from JRJ, 3.2 from Sanders, 2.4 from Hand. So Lopez, as crazy as his numbers were, his wins above replacement is 2.0 compared to Hand, Sanders, and JRJ above him. Valdez 1.8 despite being like our worst on paper. Parsons 1.3, Humphrey 0.8. Ks per 9, yeah, we're not heavy on the Ks. Like even Lopez and Parsons, like both guys around like 6.5 Ks per 9, that's it. Not a ton of velocity there. Okay. Oh, sorry. And then stats, player stats. Relief pitcher. So Guillermo Cora and Jimmy Malone. Not great year from Guillermo Cora. I believed in him, paid him $7 million, and it did not work out, sadly. Jimmy Malone, however, looked great in his rookie season, so that's nice. With the numbers looking like that. WAR 0.3 and 0.9. Then for our closing pitchers, Keane, Dubois, and Charles. 38 saves from Dubois, 8 from Charles, 5 from Keane. Where are the blown saves? 4 blown saves from Dubois and Keane, 3 from Charles. Gotcha. ERA, whip, 0.68 from Keane. All 3 of the whips were below 1. That's good. WAR 1.1, 1.1, Dubois 0.7. Keane heavy on the Ks per 9 as well, 11.65. All right, and there you have it. All right, so now we'll advance to see who we're facing to begin. Yeah, of course, it's the Atlanta Braves. The Atlanta Braves, again, facing us as a wild card team in the NLDS. Who else but the Braves? So the Braves, we faced them 3 times. In year number 7, we beat them in the NLDS in 5 and won the World Series. In year number 13, we beat them in 5 in the NLCS and won the World Series. And last year, in year number 14, we lost in 4 games in the NLDS, as they went on to win the World Series themselves. So the winner of that series, whenever these 2 teams meet, the winner of the series goes on to win the World Series. So here we are facing the Atlanta Braves in a best of 5. It all comes down to this. JRJ gets game 1. Game 1, 3-1 win. Needed that. Dexter Lopez gets game 2. We lose 5-2. Lenny Parsons gets game 3. We lose 6-5 by 1 run. Guillermo Cora chokes it and gets the loss. Oh my goodness. So now we got to win back-to-back. We're down 2-1. I don't want to lose 3-1 again. In our last season, Henry Minoso, the former Expo, on the mound. Here we go at Truist Park. We got to win back-to-back. We're going with Buck Sanders. Here we go. Ground out, fly out, single, walk, Alex Yoshida. There we go, RBI single from Yoshida. Rivera, 3-run home run, thank you! We got to carve up Minoso, come on. Tom Lee grounds out. Here we go, Mackenzie Villanueva pops up. Franco solo home run. Awesome. Khan single. Robles fly out. Cruz strikeout. All right. Bennett singles. Campillo fielder's choice. Guerrero single. Runners on first and second. Montoya strikeout. Edwards ground out. Danny Valkenburg. D potential. 2174. Are you serious? This guy's going to be eating us up, right? Fly out. Mitch Frederick solo home run. 2 out of the 3 hits are solo home runs. Mark Little triples. Chezik ground out. Villanueva fly out. Thank goodness he's left stranded. Glass fly out. Yoshida pop up. Rivera ground out. Franco ground out. Khan single. Pick off pitch fly out. Pick off pitch 2-run home run. Buck Sanders has given up 3 home runs. How many home runs did he give up on the season? Home runs per 9, 1.11. He just gave up 3 over 3 innings. And it's a 4-4 game. Tom Lee single. Thank you. Josh Bennett 2-run home run. Let's go. Campillo doubles. Guerrero ground out. Montoya strikeout. And Edwards strikeout. All right, Sanders got 1 mistake. Fly out. Walk. Pick off pitch, double play. All right, I'm pulling him after this inning. Glass fly out. Yoshida fly out. Rivera single for Lee. Strikes out. All right, Sanders, you're coming out, and we're going to Valdez. Or is that crazy? It's crazy, but I'm going to Valdez. I gotta do my Duolingo. Desora messaged me. It's not determined by the bun, it's determined by the meat. If it's a beef patty, it's a burger. If it's chicken, it's a sandwich. Meat is the main part. It should be categorized by that. Or characterized by that. I don't know about that, Desora. Sorry for the horrible timing. But we gotta do the quick Duolingo here. Let's all take a breather. Take a sip of water. And in 1 minute exactly, we'll be back. Un café, per favore. We can debate Desora's thoughts on chicken burgers and chicken sandwiches. Un café, per favore. I'm getting pretty good. You know, I'm on like a 375-day streak. I'm surrounded by a lot of Italians, so like I can tell. It's not just, oh, I'm getting better at Duolingo Italian. It's like, oh, I'm actually like hearing and understanding and like able to like know what my response would be in this moment. Not perfect, absolutely not, but like just the understanding of the vocabulary. So shout out to Duolingo. Feel free to sponsor. Junior. Frullato. A milkshake. Vuoi un frullato? Sì. Anche io voglio un frullato. Sì. I want a milkshake, man. Okay, we're back. That extends the streak. I think it's based on the bun. Sorry, Desora. I'm in the same boat. That could be American versus Canadian difference. I know, I'm in the same boat. 376-day streak. All right, here we go. 6-4 lead, bottom of the 5th. The veteran, Ernesto Valdez, at 34 years of age, is on the mound, down to a 76 overall, but he's got the clutch. He's been big in the moment. Hey, hold on. Oh, I gotta sync my contacts, get 3 days of Super Duo. No, I don't want to sync my contacts. I don't feel like it. Valdez, the pressure's on here in Atlanta. Villanueva singles to start off. Great. Pick off, pick off, pick off. Pitch, fielder's choice. Pick off, pitch. Runner thrown out on the double. Khan doubles, but Franco's thrown out at home. Valdez gets lucky. And you know what? I can't risk single, fielder's choice, double. We're going to Joe Ryan Jr. We need him to start next game, though. That's the thing. Charles always chokes. Marshall Hand. We're going to the... Yeah, again, Hobbsy, reading my mind. Marshall Hand, let's go. One more out. Fly out, thank you. All right, here we go. Top of the 6th. Is Minoso going to get pulled? Yes, he will. Randy Mortero coming in. Bennett grounds out. Campillo grounds out. Guerrero flies out. Bottom of the 6th. Jimmy Cruz walk. Pick off, pitch, strikeout. Pick off, pitch, fly out. Pick off, pitch, fielder's choice. 7th inning. Montoya against Archie Ozuna. Montoya strikes out. Edward fly out. Glass solo home run. That's big. Thank you, Stephen Glass. And Yoshida grounds out. Okay. Leave a like if you haven't already for some good luck. Bottom of the 7th. Marshall Hand, keep it up. Leadoff double. Incredible. Pickoff pitch, walk. Pitch, strikeout. Fielder's choice. Runners on the corners. Ground out. That's big. Rivera against Doug Keller. Ground out. Lee ground out. Bennett fly out. Bottom of the 8th. 6 more outs with a 3-run lead. Strikeout. Single. Pickoff pitch, fly out. Pickoff pitch, single. Pickoff pitch, pop up, 9th inning. Campillo, let's get some more here. Campillo ground out. Guerrero fly out. Montoya's 0 for 4. I'm pinch hitting with Brad Ridley. He's been horrible, but hopefully the postseason clutch is going to come in. Ridley singles, yes it does. Could Edwards do anything about that though? Fielder's choice. All right, it's the bottom of the 7th inning. Marshall Hand has been great, but we're turning to Willard Keene to close it. Willard Keene to close it out with a 3-run lead. Please don't do this to me. Leadoff walk. Love the leadoff walk. Pickoff pitch. RBI double. And we're going to get eliminated. Caught stealing. Okay. Another walk. Double play and the Expos win. Oh my goodness, we almost choke it. Valdez pitching 2/3 of an inning. Gets the win. Rivera player of the game. And we live to see Game 5. A 5th and final deciding game here in the NLDS. At least we won't lose in 4. And we'll have JRJ pitch this one. Oh my goodness, that was way too close for comfort. Against the wild card Braves. Joe Ryan Jr. on the mound. Let's play ball. Here we go. Villanueva fly out. Franco strikeout. Kahn ground out. Guerrero pop up. Montoya strikeout. He's been terrible. Edwards ground out. I've seen some pinch hitting here. Robles ground out. Cruz fly out. Van Valkenburg ground out. Glass strikeout. Yoshida fly out. Rivera double for Tom Lee strikeout. Frederick ground out. Little strikeout. Chezik single. Pickoff pitch. 2-run home run. 2 runs on 2 hits now. A single in total. A single and a home run after nothing through 2 2/3. Ground out, strikeout, then single, home run, single, 2-run. Yeah. Yep. Ground out, strikeout. We need 1 more out. It goes single, home run, fly out. 4 runs from the Braves in the 4th. And our bats, all batters above 300, will do nothing. Single, double play, ground out. Goodbye. Strikeout. There, he's pitching angry after that one. Montoya's a bum at 3rd base. Ridley can play 3rd, so Ridley's going to come in and continue playing there. Ground out. Edwards, Mr. Batting title, batting 187. He singles, thank you. Glass fly out. Yoshida ground out, and there's the 4th inning. Fly out, ground out. Rivera ground out. Lee fly out. Bennett single for Campillo to single. Guerrero batting 314 on the season. He's batting 238. Runners on 1st and 2nd. Strikes out. Yep. Pop up. Ground out. Strikeout. Bottom of the 6th. Down by 4. More hits and 4 less runs. Ridley solo home run. There's some clutch from Brad Ridley. Thank you. That's 1. Edwards, an error gets him on 1st. Glass walks to get on 1st as well. Maraville. Yoshida ground out to advance the runners. Runners on 2nd and 3rd for Rivera. 3-run home run! Wow, that's clutch if I ever saw it. Christian Rivera with a 3-run home run to tie this game at 4. Wow, what a clutch moment. Tom Lee pitching changes. Josh Vernon. Tom Lee solo home run. Yes, sir! Oh my goodness, Tom Lee. Again with 2 outs. We do that. We pull what they did to us. With 2 outs, we go back-to-back home runs. Bennett, 3 straight home runs. 4 home runs in the inning. And 3 consecutive dingers. Bonsoir, ils sont partis. Ils sont partis. 3 de suite. 6-4 lead. Campillo walks. Guerrero strikes out. It gets back to Ridley again, who pops up this time. All right, a 6-run inning to put us up by 2. Who can we turn to now? Buck Sanders, maybe. Let's go to Sanders. Huge inning. Cruz fly out. Van Valkenburg single. Pickoff pitch, pop up, strikeout. All right, bottom of the 7th. Edwards, we need more. We need more. Ground out. Ground out, single. Rivera singles. Runners on first and second for Lee, batting .444. He walks to load the bases. Come on, Josh Bennett! 3 for 3 on the day. Randy Mortero coming in. Josh Bennett flies out. Oh, man. Top of the 8th. Single. Always that leadoff single or double. Pickoff pitch, strikeout. Pickoff pitch, fly out. Pickoff pitch, RBI double, and ground out. We have a 1-run lead, bottom of the 8th. Campillo grounds out. Guerrero, fly out, must be an injury. And Ridley ground out. 9th inning. It comes down to Donnie Dubois. He has the clutch. He's done it before. Keen, I didn't like what he showed us. A 1-run lead to protect to move on to the NLCS. Carlos Montano flies out. Danny Van Valkenburg. No. Solo home run. Van Valkenburg, the guy with deep potential, whatever, 71 overall. He gets the solo home run to tie this game. Frederick strikeout, little pop-up. Can we walk it off? Well, do we go into watch? Or is that just too heartbreaking? The game makes crazy decisions. You know what? I would say let's go into watch, but the game's going to make crazy pitching decisions if it goes to the 10th inning. Let's do it. Let's walk it off, boys. Let's walk it off and get to the NLCS. We are 4-5 all time. In 9 NLDSs, we're 4-5. 4 wins, 5 losses. Let's not end 4-6. Let's go 5-5 and go to the NLCS where we're 4-0. CJ Edwards, singles. There it is. The winning run is on first. Steven, I would almost try to steal then bunt. Steven Glass, singles. Runners on first and second. Enter if there's runners in scoring position. Let's... I don't know. The game is helping us here. Do we go in now? Runners on first and second, no outs. Yoshida, Rivera, and Lee are up next. I'm scared to go in, not score any runs, and the game makes crazy decisions. Let's just go with it. You mean go with it in the quick manage, or go with it and let's just get in and see what happens? It's just you and me, Hobbsy. Comes down to you and me. I know we're 5 watching. Thanks to everybody watching. But for the management decisions at the moment, seems to be me and Hobbsy. Past midnight. Quick man is alright. Yoshida, let's go the winning run on second. Yoshida, there it is! The RBI single! And the Montreal Expos are off to the NLCS. Good decision in the end. Single, and the Expos defeat the Braves 7-6 to move on to the NLCS. Oh, wow. Let's go. Allez, les boys. Win against Atlanta and finally put that in the dock. So that now makes our official record in the NLDS through 10 appearances, 5-5. We now advance the NLCS where we are a perfect 4-0 in our 4 appearances so far. Oh my goodness, and we're going to face the Colorado Rockies in the NLCS. The 6th seed. We lost the 6th seed last year. Now here we are facing the 6th seed. The Rockies, who went 84-78. Here comes a masterclass from the Rockies. Oh my. Who do they have on this team? Just curious. Rockies. Steven Del VR. Shane Ward, Expos legend. What did this say? What's that? Monkey? Rally Monkey. Sebastian Walcott, former Expo for like half a season in 2035. And for the pitching, no one who we know there. All right, here we go in a best-of-7 series in the NLCS to try and advance and get to a 5th World Series on our road to that last title. Here we go. Game 1 at home, 8-5 win. Game 2 at home, critical situation. Here we go. So let me read this. We are in the bottom of the 9th with no outs, runner on first, the tying run on first, and the winning run at the plate with no outs. Let's go see it. down by 1. The tying run is on first, and the winning run is at the plate, with no outs here in the 9th.
C.J. Edwards.
C.J. Edwards is up.
Now at the plate.
Here we go.
1 for 3.
This will be interesting. 1 pitch, and that got him on first base.
And he takes
Ooh,
one right
cutter
on the
catches
black.
the corner. Swung on. There you go. Get in. Get down. Yes. Let's go. That advances the runner. There you go. And gets a man on first. So now the tying run is on second. The winning run is on first. No outs. C.J. Edwards, Mr. Batting Title. Let's go. Win expectancy just changed drastically. 4-seam. High and in. Call the ball. Steven Glass. Let's do it. Steve-O. Is that going to go? No, it's going to go foul. 1-1.
Right-hander kick steals.
Glass swing and a miss on the 4-seam. 1-2 now.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here,
come on, Glass, bring him home from second. Takes that inside. Good take. 2-2.
One-run game, bottom 9.
Oh, right down the heart. Swings on it, but he's late. It seemed like, as he fouls that. 2-2 counter remains here. Oh, and he takes the cutter up high to go down looking. That's the first out for Napoleon Rulli. Now in comes Alex Yoshida with 1 out, the tying run on second and the winning run on first. Yoshida takes that 4-seam down the heart and just watches it fly by him.
But he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Takes that 4-seam. Good team. Lucky there. Right on that inside line. 1-1. Come on, Yoshida. Swing, buddy. Swing, Bello. Takes that cutter. He's looked at 3 strikes now, and thankfully it's a 1-2 count. Swing, big boy. Swings on an outside pitch that could have been a ball, and fouls it to stay alive. Yoshida swings. Okay, good. Curveball. Down low. 2-2 now. Come on, Yoshida. Swing, big boy. Yes, it's fair! Could that bring home the tying run? Yes, it should! Is it enough to bring home the winning run? I don't think it will, no. Safe at third. Woohoo! Yoshida brings in the tying run! The winning run is on first. Sorry, on third. A slicer down the third base line. Look at that flow from Yoshida. In comes Honus Hogan. The winning run just needs to be sac flied in from third. Come on, Christian Rivera, please. The game doesn't know what to do that, though. Ooh, back to second, but no one was covering him. Yoshida clutch yet again, yes. Christian Rivera to bring home the winning run at third and go up 2-0 here in the NLCS.
Winning run at third, 1 down. Here in the late stages of
Come on, just a little sac fly. Does the game know to do that?
A
little contact. He's going to throw out to first. And no one advance. Okay, yeah. So a ground out that doesn't change anything for the runners. And now it takes away the chance at the sac fly, sadly. So still guaranteed at least extra innings. Hope the game doesn't do something silly with the pitchers. Tom Lee to bring home the winning run at third. Swing, Tommy. Come on. 4-seam. Infield was in. Needed a slow roller. Yeah. Got confused there for a sec. Come on, Lee. Bring in that winning run. Lee swinging a miss on the slider outside. Bonsoir, and est parti baseball.
Winning run at third, 2 down.
Bonsoir, baseball.
Half of the 9th inning.
Stade Olympique. 0-2. Swung on! Is that gonna... No, it's not gonna get there. Alright, we're off to extras. End of the 9th. I'm going team select. Okay, so just so the game doesn't do anything silly, I'm now in control of the Expos. Let's drop below. No, I will finish playing the game. but go to quick manage. All right, so Guillermo Cora. Why are you bringing Cora in? Did I bring in Cora? I don't think I did. It was Dubois, wasn't it? Wait, no. Who was it? Oh no, it was. We came into a critical situation. We never did anything. So I will make the decision to remove Cora and put in Hand, maybe. Or should Cora stay? Brian Bradley, former... Yes, that's true. Brian Bradley, former Expo. Third base. He's... I was going to say he's 41 years old. No, he's 29. Yeah, Brian Bradley, former Expo. He's made himself a good career. All right, so here we go. Extra innings, top of the 10th. Here we go. Ground out from Cora. Gonzalez walks on Cora, I should say. Ward strikeout. Chase DeLauder walks. 2 outs. Come on. Burgos pop up. All right. And now here we go. Bottom of the 10th.
And we're back.
Actually, you know what? It's going to take too long. We got to get through this here. Let's just get a couple here. Josh Bennett. I think we leave him. We'll most likely need hands. Exactly, so we left him. Josh Bennett line out. Chris Campillo double. All right, now is when I want to go into watch. With the winning run on second. 1 out, winning run on second. Here we go. Kevin Guerrero at the plate. Oh, back to second. There you go. Nice and safe. Sweater's coming off now. Here we go. Come on, Guerrero. Kevin, not Vlad, but Kevin Guerrero. Man, they love just watching these strikes fly by. They love watching the strikes fly by. Swing on something. Guerrero slider outside. Good. Good take. Guerrero swings on that. That's going to be a pop-up, though. And now we're down to our last out before we see an 11th inning. Winning run still on second. He could still come home. Luis Montoya, 3 for 4 on the day, could still bring him home. Here in the bottom of the 10th. Montoya takes that 4-seam inside. Almost hits him again. Up high 4-seam, takes that. Yeah, they have the open base, so they're not going to... And Montoya 3 for 4? Yeah, they're not going to be afraid to pitch around him, I think. Hogan, there you go! Ah, man. That fades foul. 2-1 for Luis Montoya. Swung on again, foul once more. 2-2 down to the last strike of the 10th inning before we see an 11th. Montoya swings on that, but that's going to be popped up. And that will end the inning. As we now go to the 11th. Either we go up 2-0 in the series, or the Rockies take a 2-0, or the Rockies tie it at 1 game apiece. Here we go. Nakamura flies out. Fernandez grounds out. Gonzalez flies out. We make it to the bottom of the 11th. C.J. Edwards, we're 1 run away against Clinton Slade. C.J. Edwards fly out. Stephen Glass ground out. Yoshida fly out. And we're off to the 12th inning. Del Villar flies out. Bradley solo home run. 1 for 6 on the day. Gonzalez walk. All right, time to change him. We'll go to Charles, I guess. Down from a 94 to an 88 overall. Double play. All right, we need at least 1 run to stay alive. Rivera fly out. Lead double. Okay, there's lead double. Josh Bennett pops up. Campillo, 1 for 4, batting .227. Let's bring in Jonas Roosh. To DH. Bring him home, Jonas Roosh. Fly out. All that for nothing as the Rockies win 4-3 off the Bradley solo home run against his old team. Cora chokes it. And we now have a 1-1 series. All that for nothing. Okay, so 8-5 win, 4-3 loss. Here we go. Game 3 in Colorado, 4-3 loss. In Colorado, 7-3 win. It's a 2-2 series now. Best of 3. Starting with this game here against the Rockies in Colorado. Sorry, of course against the Rockies, but in Colorado, 3-1 loss. So just like the Braves, we need to win back-to-back games to end off this series, as we are down 3-2 against the 6th seed wild card that won 84 games. We win 100 and whatever. They win 84. And now we got to win back-to-back games 6 and 7. Oh, my. Joe Ryan Jr. on the mound. Yep. Joe Ryan Jr. on the mound. Guerrero batting 190. Here we go. We got to make some changes here. Rivera batting 459. He's going to lead off. Tom Lee batting 371. He's going second. Edwards, Glass, Yoshida. I don't really trust any of the other guys, but at least just changing them up in the lineup in the batting order. All right. Let's play ball, huh? Lead off single, always great to start. Sack, bunt him over. Pitch, fly out. RBI, the single brings him in from second. Of course. Second inning, third inning. There's one run for us. Ooh, woo, 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 woo. Didn't mean to do that. Strikeout, ground out, strikeout. Bottom of the fourth, down 2-1. Yoshida ground out. Guerrero single. Bennett strikeout. Montoya single. Runners on first and second for Brad Ridley, who grounds out like a bum. Fernandez double. Ground out. Walk. Walk to load the bases. Out comes Joe Ryan Jr. Goodbye. And we go to the rookie, Ryan Humphrey, or Dexter Lopez. We need Lopez next game if we get there. Ryan Humphrey, here you go with the bases loaded. Here's a great chance for you. Strikeout. Fielder's choice. Wow. Ryan Humphrey makes it out. Rivera singles. Momentum shifting. Lead double play. Edwards' error gets him to second. Glass RBI single. Thanks for that error. Then the ground. All right, it's a 2-2 game here in the top of the 6th. Fly out, ground out, walk. Fly out. Bottom of the 6th. Guerrero strikes out. Bennett singles. Montoya fly out. Ridley strikeout. Top of the 7th. Single. Fly out. Fielder's choice. And ground out. Bottom of the 7th. 2-2 game. Rivera against Hogan. He singles. Lee pops up. Edwards singles. Runners on first and second for Stephen Glass. RBI single from Stephen Glass. Yoshida flies out. Guerrero strikes out. We now have a 1-run lead. Shane Ward ground out. The louder pop-up. Burgos. Oh, one swing of the bat. That's all it is. Solo home run and we're tied again. Single. RBI double. Runner thrown out on the single. And now from up 1, we're down 1. With 2 innings left, we're going to get 0 runs now. Double from Bennett. We got to just play small ball. Bunt him over. Sack fly. Fly out. Thanks for nothing. Okay. Ground out. Actually, pitching changes. Bringing Keane to end it off. Fly out. Strikeout. All right. Down to our last inning. Either we're getting eliminated in 6 by the 84-win 6th seed wildcard Rockies, or we're pushing it to extra innings or Game 7, whatever you want to call it. Lee, Edwards, and Glass are up. Here we go. Tom Lee against Carson Cutliff. Tom Lee pops up. C.J. Edwards strikes out. And Stephen Glass walks. Small ball failed us. The tying run is on first, excuse me. The winning run is Alex Yoshida. Can Yoshida do anything in this clutch moment to end off our 15th season? Alex Yoshida! RBI double! What a clutch moment! We're not done! Do not go gentle, Alex Yoshida! And Guerrero strikes out. We're off to extras. Hold on, we're not done yet. Shane Ward singles, of course. If this... Oh my goodness. Sack bunt brings him over. Burgos fly out. Please, single. Please, strikeout, come on. Bottom of the 10th. 1 run to push it to 7. Come on, please. William Hooley is in. Bennett walks. Winning run on first. Montoya flies out. Ridley batting 176. Batting 176. Chris Campillo's coming in. Come on, Campillo. He flies out. Rivera singles. The winning run is at third with 2 outs. Tom Lee, fielder's choice. 11th inning. Single, of course. Always the leadoff single. Double play. Awesome. Bradley strikeout. Another chance for us. Please, bottom of the 11th. Edwards walks. He's on base. Glass. Fielder's choice. Yoshida. And the Expos force 7. It's Yoshida. Yoshi does it again. As the Expos win 5-4. Player of the game. The pride of Japan. Alex Yoshida. Oh my goodness. We make it to 7. 1 out away from the series being over, and we push it to 7. It all comes down to this. Game 7 of the NLCS. At least we made it to 7, we can say that. Wow, Yoshida. One more time, gentlemen. One more time. Who's getting the start here? Dexter Lopez? Yeah. Dexter Lopez getting the start. Again, Rivera here. What was our order last game? Hang on a second. Let me copy the order. Rivera, Lee, Edwards, Glass, Yoshida, Guerrero, Bennett, Montoya, now Campillo, honestly, with how bad Brad Ridley's been, batting 176. I know Campillo's 226, but Harrison Bowe, do we had him back in this lineup? Maybe Harrison Bowe DHs. Kevin Guerrero batting 191. Harrison Bowe is the defense. Maybe put Guerrero in. Actually, maybe Yoshida DHs then. DH. Wait, you're reading my mind left and right tonight, Hobbsy. DH Yoshida. And Tom Lee in center field. Guerrero's been horrible, but what if Bowe goes there, Guerrero goes to 9? All right. There it is. And Aubrey's at a 91, really.
Play ball.
All right. Game 7 in Montreal. Win, and we stay perfect in the NLCS, and a perfect 5-0 to make a 5th World Series. Lose, and the series is over. Like the Expos series is done, with it being a Game 7 NLCS loss in year 15. Still something to be proud of, but we'd love one more World Series. Dexter Lopez, it's up to you, my friend. Fernandez strikes out. Gonzalez single. Del Villar fly out. Bradley single. Gonzalez 3-run home run. Beautiful start. Strikeout. Rivera, Lee, walk there from Edwards. Ground out. Solo home run. There you go. Strikeout, fly out, strikeout. Yoshida, leadoff triple. Thank you. Somebody bring him in. There, an error getting Bowe to second base and bringing in Yoshida. Bennett ground out. Montoya pop up. Guerrero walk. Rivera. Bases clearing triple from Rivera. And Lee flies out. All right, we're within 1. Despite the disgusting start, we're within 1. Walk, RBI double, line out, strikeout, 2-run home run. Dexter Lopez, you are a disgrace to the game of baseball. Buck Sanders comes in. Ground out. 3-1-3. We allow 7 runs in 3 innings. The quick manage just hates us. That's all. It's literally all it is. That's literally it. Literally it. The quick manage has it out for the user team every single time. Runner thrown on the double. Oh my goodness.
Now pitching.
10 runs in 5 innings by an 84 win team. Thanks, Stephen Glass. Thanks, Yoshida. Back-to-back solo home runs. Thank you. A solo home run, triple, single. Why aren't they pulling this guy? Montoya single. Okay, we're going to keep going. I don't know why they didn't pull him. Solo home run, triple, single. But now runners on first and second. Now is where Guerrero's going to come in and just do nothing, right? Guerrero, your contact is amazing. Please, a walk. Rivera, bases loaded. If you've ever loved me, Christian Rivera. Ground out. Doesn't love me. Strikeout, fly out, single, fly out. We're within 4 with 4 innings to go. Fly out, ground out, strikeout. All for nothing. Single. Okay, goodbye. Maddox Charles. Fielder's choice, walk, pop up, fly out. 3 innings to do it. Yoshida hit by pitch. Okay. Bowe walks. Runners on first and second for Bennett. Strikeout. Montoya strikeout. Guerrero single. Loading the bases with 2 outs just for Rivera to ground out, right? No! RBI, 2 RBI single! And Lee, hold on. Singles to load the bases again for C.J. Edwards! Fielder's choice. We score 8 runs and we're still down by 2. Come on. Fly out. Single. Single. Oh, no. Pitch, fielder's choice, and ground out. We make it out. 2 more innings. Please, we need 2 runs. Glass, come on. Glass walks. Yoshida, fielder's choice. We needed Yoshida. Bo, fly out. Bennett, fly out. 1 last chance. Dubois, you're a bum, but whatever. Double. There you go. Would we have gotten 10 runs even? Montoya singles. Guerrero lines out. Rivera, runner thrown out on the double. And that's it. Walk. Edwards, last out of the year. And there it is. As we get eliminated in Game 7 of the NLCS, losing in the NLCS for the first time in all of our years. As we score 8 runs but allow 11 on 17 hits. As the quick manage does us dirty again. As the Rockies lose to the Tigers in the World Series. Hey, at least Shipman and Cora got their World Series. That's nice. There you go. Stats here. Yoshida legacy run, yes. Bo was a bum. Ridley was a bum. Guerrero was a disgrace. Campillo was a bum. Edwards was a disgrace. Everyone else was good. And that's it. David Diaz decides to retire. Perfect timing. Any other retirements here? I'm sure there's a lot of good players. O'Neal Cruz there. No in 2038 inductees. So our manager retires as the series concludes. Makes perfect sense. Ladies and gentlemen, thus concludes our 15 seasons in Montreal. Let's do a little bit of a wrap-up. Let's see. Loss, Colorado, 7. As we go 3, 4, 5, 6, and 4, 5, 6. We were 6-6 in the playoffs there, I believe. There we go. Making our final record 61-36 in the playoffs, right? Yes. 4-1, 5-5, yes. Playoffs in the end 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 postseasons, 8 of those. Just updating the final numbers here to give you the final wrap up here at 12:30 a.m. Eastern. Just adding up the final all-time numbers. 975 plus 15, 1,033. All right. Okay. And we can't see the awards anymore, huh? Of course we can't. I wanted to add the awards to count for our total gold gloves and all that. Whatever. The game hates us. Okay, so the series ends with C.J. Edwards at 31 years of age. Actually, before I do that, let's just look at the roster history. So the series ends with Maddox Charles, a 3rd-round pick, and Ernesto Valdez, a 4th-round pick. Back in year 1 in 2024, 15 years later, they're the longest-serving Expos, both still in our lineup, 3rd- and 4th-round picks that are still here in 2024. Did incredible things. Joe Ryan Jr., a 3rd-round pick in 2025. What a career he's had. In 2026, we traded for Ridley, Edwards, and Roosh. All worked out. In 2027, we drafted Rivera in the 2nd round. In 2028, we drafted Hand in the 6th round. In 2029, we traded for Dubois and drafted McGill in the 1st round. In 2030, we traded for Parsons, Montoya, and we drafted Yoshida in the 1st round. In 2031, we traded for Aubrey. We drafted Roberts Machan, okay. Any other legends? Lee we traded for in 2032. Glass we traded for in 2032 as well. Toronto feeding us all kinds of prospects. Lopez we traded for in 2033. Keane we drafted in the first round of 2034. Sanders we traded for. Chris Rex, he was going to make the team eventually. Humphrey we traded for. These were all a bunch of trades. Drafts. Tons of trades. Pete Rowe, there he is. Got the game drafted. And there you go. Okay, so looking at our team, so CJ Edwards in his 8 full seasons with us. More reason to do them in 25. Our best players came from there. True, another good point. CJ Edwards ends with 1,219 games played as an Expo, 865 runs, 1,494 hits, 170 home runs, 717 RBI, a 312 batting average, 402 on-base percentage, 504 slugging percentage, 906 OPS, 43 errors, a 985 fielding percentage, and 59.1 wins above replacement. Edwards ends the series with 2 Hank Aaron Awards, 2 Silver Sluggers, 5 All-Star appearances, and 4 NL batting titles. 4 in a row even. 4 consecutive NL batting titles. I'm sure that he would have continued to do great things. I'll do it offline for sure, just in my own fun, and maybe share a bit in the Discord server. But CJ Edwards, you're a legend. Stephen Glass, also spending his whole career here in Montreal. 4 full seasons. Now at a 96 overall, one of the best, if not the best, first baseman in the league. 649 games played, 364 runs, 737 hits, 118 home runs, 487 RBI, 284 hitter, 351 on base, 473 slugging, 824 OPS, 997 fielding percentage, and 16.7 wins above replacement, as he won the NL MVP, 2 All-Star appearances, 2 Gold Gloves, and 3 Silver Sluggers. Willard Keane was a first-round pick of ours, 4 seasons played. Should we do the bats? No, we'll do everybody. 4 seasons played. We'll go by overall. Pitching 164 and 2/3 innings. 8 saves. 9-5 was the record. 8 saves, 12 blown, 55 holds. 2.73 ERA, 1.03 whip. 9.89 Ks per 9. 3.2 wins above replacement. Tom Lee from China. 3 seasons played with us. 95 overall Tom Lee. In just those 3 seasons, 452 hits, 48 home runs, 227 RBI, 280 hitter, 361 OPS, on-base percentage, 455 slugging, 816 OPS, and 12.4 wins above replacement. Rookie of the Year, all in 2036. All-Star, Rookie of the Year, Playoff MVP. Wow. Hey, Pokey, welcome to the stream. Christian Rivera, one of my favorites, like a 3rd-round pick. We never knew if he was going to make the league or not. We gave him some chances. He had some years, 4 games, 48 games, 102 games, and then he ended up being the guy. What show is it? It's the show 24. In parts of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in parts of 7 seasons in Montreal, he played 641 games, 704 hits, 93 home runs, 383 RBI. Rivera was absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Yes, 282 hitter, 334 on-base percentage, 471 slugging. Just the storyline is what makes it so great as well. A guy who's just a rando, 3rd-round pick. Will he grow? We don't know. Let's try and put him in there. Maybe. He ended up beating guys like Colin Hook got traded out. The guy that got traded to the Rockies, whatever his name was, I forget what his name was, he got beat out. This guy, Rivera, like an 82, 83 overall, beat out these guys, and I'm glad that he did. And a career fielding percentage of 975, okay. And the wins above replacement of 13.9 as he wins the 2035 World Series MVP and the 2036 Silver Slugger. Crazy times. Buck Sanders, in his 2 full seasons with us, he's a future NL guy for sure. Won the Rookie of the Year in 2037. 431 innings pitched, 36-16 was his record. 3.36 ERA, 1.19 whip, 6.2 wins above replacement. Great. Rory Aubrey. Was he going to be our catcher of the future, or would it be Josh Bennett? I don't know. But Rory Aubrey, in parts of 4 seasons, had 839 at-bats, appeared in 233 games, 36 home runs, 213 hits, 136 RBI, a 254 hitter. He was getting better. 324 on base, 445 slugging, 768 OPS, 91 overall, 27 years old. I wonder what would have happened with him, because the other catcher, Josh Bennett, he spent 1.5 seasons in Montreal, and he was looking incredible. 24 years of age, we had the team control and everything, 2037 All-Star. Would have been tough to decide. Harrison Bowie had him for 2 seasons here in Montreal. Thank you for your service here, Harrison, as he won... no World Series, actually. Harrison Bowie was solid in the outfield. Thank you for your time. Alex Yoshida, a first-round pick of ours, ends up spending 3 full seasons in the MLB as an Expo, 91 overall, 291 games played, over 1,100 at-bats in that time, 349 hits, 39 home runs, 169 RBI, 54 stolen bases. I've been looking at stolen bases. Hold on, who else had stolen bases? Rivera, 97 stolen bases. Lee, 93 stolen bases. Glass, 63 stolen bases. Edwards, 188 stolen bases. Let's just check that fast. So yeah, Yoshida, 301 batting average, 381 on-base percentage, 499 slugging, and 880 OPS in those 3 seasons. 992 fielding, and 11.9 wins above replacement in just 3 years. Crazy. On to Kevin Guerrero, another lifer here in Montreal. It was a crowded outfield, just 1 year in Tampa Bay. Almost a lifer then in Montreal. Crowded outfield, would he make it? He was an 83, but had good contact. He ends up growing to a 90 overall. Almost all of his career spent in Montreal. Over 500 games played as an Expo. Very good. Ends his career with, this franchise mode series with 376 runs, 666 hits, 45 home runs. He's a contact guy. 264 RBI. 89 stolen bases. 301 career batting average. 365 on-base percentage. 463 slugging. 828 OPS. And 10.0 wins above replacement. Kevin Guerrero, thanks for everything. Brad Ridley, almost a lifer again. Yeah, actually a lifer in the MLB with us. Brad Ridley, what a monster. 1,181 games played as an Expo, 711 runs, 1,322 hits, a hit machine, 180 home runs, 684 RBI, 118 stolen bases, 282 hitter. This past season brought his numbers down. We can look, we got to check Vladdy. Remind me at the end of everybody, Hobbsy. 363 on-base percentage, 460 slugging, 823 OPS. Fielding percentage of 983 and 34.5 wins above replacement. As Ridley had 2 All-Star appearances as well. What a career. Great career from Brad Ridley. Chris Campillo was growing nicely. He was going to be the future guy for us. Absolutely. He would have been. Maddox Charles, Mad Max, named after CP3EP's request. Maddox Charles. Ends up playing his whole career here in Montreal. Sometimes our closers, sometimes not. The clutch wasn't great, but he was here for so long that we're proud of him. 662 games played as an Expo. 18 wins, 41 losses, 197 saves, 57 blown, 291 holds, over 652 and 1/3 innings pitched. He gave up 522 hits, blah, blah, blah. 2.75 ERA, 1.05 whip, 11.0 wins above replacement, 9.17 Ks per 9, 2.21 walks per 9, 0.92 home runs per 9. And in his awards, a 4-time All-Star is Maddox Charles. Dexter Lopez didn't have long to see with us, but Rookie of the Year, he would have been a future guy in our rotation, absolutely. Joe Ryan Jr., a second-round pick with B potential, who ended up being probably a top 3 pitcher in this series. A lifer with us as well, 291 games played, 222 games started, 128 wins, 55 losses, 4 saves, 2 blown, 3 holds, all right. Over 1,500 innings pitched, 1,582 and 1/3 innings pitched. Wow. With a 3.48 career ERA, 1.23 whip, 699 winning percentage, 143 quality starts out of his 222. 17 complete game, 12 complete game shutouts, 20.8 wins above replacement, 7.13 Ks per 9, 2.76 walks per 9, 1.12 home runs per 9. Joe Ryan Jr., a two-time Cy Young winner and a two-time All-Star. What a career from him. Marshall Hand, not much to say as well. A guy who would have been a future guy in our rotation. Yes, Marshall Hand. Ryan Humphrey would have been a future guy in our rotation. Michael Miguel, he probably would have been trade bait for another 8 potential guy or something. Guillermo Cora, we had him for 3 years. He was okay. Year 1 and 2, he was great. Year 3, so-so. Donny Dubois from Germany, another close to lifer. He spent 2 years in Texas. Then we got him after that, close to his full career being spent here in Montreal. 560 games played, 18 wins, 24 losses, 268 saves, 43 blown, 148 holds over 558 innings. 2.27 ERA, .93 whip. 8.1 wins above replacement, 7.48 Ks per 9, 2.02 walks per 9, .84 home runs per 9. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-time All-Star and 2035 reliever of the year, Donny Dubois. Lewis Humbert, he would have been a future guy for us for sure. Jason Roberts had some appearances over the years. Clay Donnellan, Mackenzie Gill played a bit with us. Jimmy Malone played a bit with us. Luis Montoya. Another rando. I don't know why his overall is not higher, but this is like a Josh Rojas kind of guy. A low 80 overall B potential guy who's just a machine. Luis Montoya, I forgot the exact full story, but it's just not a lot of room for him. Play him a bit in 2031. In the minors for 2032, 33. Appears in 14 games in 2034. 95 games in 2035. And as the years go on, he just has to appear in more games. I believe he got injured in 2037. But in 36, 37, and 38, he was a regular. As he ends with, in just 492 games played, he ends with 288 runs, 575 hits, more than a hit per game, absolutely. 77 home runs, 296 RBI. 33 stolen bases, a 299 hitter, 369 on-base percentage, 477 slugging, 846 OPS, 979 fielding, 13.5 wins above replacement, and the 2035 postseason MVP. Luis Montoya, thank you for everything. Jonas Roosh now. He was the guy that we drafted. He had great contact. We wanted to play him more than we did. 2028 and 29, we played him a little bit. Back to the minors in 30 and 31. He got some platoon time in 32, 33. Played more in 34. Could it be that he got sent back down in 2035? Given another chance in 2036. Full-timer in 2037 and 38. At 33 years of age, the Canadian Jonas Roosh. We were thinking about trading him once or twice. He stuck around. I'm glad that he did. In 573 games played, he got 335 runs, 632 hits, 72 home runs, 299 RBI, 72 stolen bases, 291 hitter in his career, 378 on-base percentage, 462 slugging, 841 OPS, 986 fielding percentage, and 14.9 wins above replacement. For the amount of games that he played, 14.9 wins above replacement, as he also goes out or ends the series as the 2036 World Series MVP. Alvarez, O'Hara, anyone else who played in the MLB a little bit, Hoffman. Lenny Parsons, our ace for a good few years, a long time, since we picked him up basically. Our ace for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 seasons. I think he was ace for 6 or 7 of those seasons. As we got him from Pittsburgh, we always wanted to get him out of the draft. We couldn't. The Pirates drafted him, and the stash, we wanted that stash. He was struggling in Pittsburgh. We picked him up. He struggled for a couple of years, and then he found his stride and never looked back. Crazy numbers. Minus his 3 years in Pittsburgh. If we look at just his entire stats, though, in his career, keeping in mind that we'd have to minus 3 years as a Pirate. 373 games, 296 games started. 145 and 78 was his record. Pitching in close to 2,000 innings, 1,987 and 1/3. 3.74 ERA, 1.29 whip, 182 out of 296 starts were quality starts. 18 complete games, 13 complete game shutouts. 31.9 wins above replacement, 7.25 Ks per 9, 2.36 walks per 9. Crazy, only 1.05 home runs per 9. And he also will end the series as a Cy Young winner and a 2-time All-Star. I don't know how, only 2-time, but there you go on Lenny Parsons. Johnny Yoshida would have made it. His brother, Alex Yoshida's brother from Japan, Johnny Yoshida would have made it here. Who else? Who else? Now 76 overall, Ernesto Valdez. Ernesto Valdez, we said a 4th round pick in year 1, right? Who would have known that he would have turned into the guy that he did? In 2029, after like 4 or 5 years in the minors, he makes his debut in 2029, wins the Cy Young as a rookie, correct? In 2029, no, in 2030. As a sophomore, he wins the Cy Young. So he had a crazy start to his career. And you know what? He was always very consistent. Where am I going? So consistent. His career ERA was 3.60, 3.66, 3.68, 4.08, 3.21, 3.26, 4.00, 4.04, 3.49, 3.25, 3.50, 3.93. He was consistently in that same range. So 318 games played, all as an Expo in his entire career. We loved having him here. 305 games started, 145 and 68 was his record, 1,826 innings pitched, as he had a career ERA of 3.6, whip of 1.30. 172 of his 305 games started were quality starts, 5 complete games, 4 complete game shutouts, 32.3 wins above replacement, 7.69 Ks per 9, 2.75 walks per 9, and a ridiculously low 0.92 home runs per 9, as he ends the series as a 2-time Cy Young winner and a 2-time All-Star. Ernesto Valdez won the Cy Young in 2030, but didn't make the All-Star game. What a career from a surprise draft pick. And I think that's about it for people who are still in our organization, if I'm remembering this correctly. If we look at our 40-man roster, yeah, I believe that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Hobbsy was going to remind me, but I remembered, so look at, is Guerrero still out here? Vlad Guerrero. What am I saying? Guerrero. Vlad Guerrero, yes, he's there in free agency. 40-year-old Vlad Guerrero Jr. at 52 overall. After leaving Montreal, he went to Pittsburgh, and he had some good numbers in Pittsburgh too, but then a free agent the last 3 years. As we had him from any award from 2026 onward. So we had Vlad Guerrero win 3 Silver Sluggers, 1 MVP, 1 Home Run Derby, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 All-Star appearances to go with All-Star MVP. I didn't know about that one. And Playoff MVP. Vlad Guerrero Jr., we love you. What a career. So, if we look at the, what could the future of this team have looked like, you know? Into the 2040s and all that. Tom Lee would have been a 98 overall. Sanders, 96. Edwards to 99 eventually as well. Bennett, 95. Lots of things to be excited about in the future of this team for sure. As we finish first in contact and power and pitching, 3rd in speed, 4th in defense. Our all-time record, ladies and gentlemen, after 15 seasons ends at keep in mind, we missed the postseason being 500 or below in our first 5 years, and then made the postseason 10 consecutive years after that. So it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. We missed the playoffs for 5 straight years to build what we have here in Montreal. We did our time. 5 years missing the playoffs to get 10 years of making the playoffs. We finished 1,397 and 1,033 as our win-loss record. 10 postseason appearances, 8 NL East titles. In the wild card, we were 2-0, winning both those opportunities. In the NLDS, we were 5-5 in 10 appearances. In the NLCS, we were 4-1 in 5 appearances. And in the World Series, we were 4-0 in our appearances, winning 4 World Series titles, doing so back-to-back twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 World Series in 8 years from our first to our last, but 2 in 15 in total, of course. Our postseason record ends at 61-36. We won, let's see, Gold Gloves. Here's some blasts from the past. Gold Glove to Casey Mize, to Stone Garrett, Ezekiel Tovar, Colin Hook. So we won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think 6 or 7 Golden Gloves. Silver Sluggers to Guerrero Jr., Julien, Matt Wallner, Dylan Cruz. Gotta see Dylan Cruz's numbers. We already saw his numbers. I just want to see what happened to end off his career. Where's he been? Dylan Cruz. Here he is in AAA, sadly. So his years with us were his last in Montreal. So Cruz, 1,697 games played, 872 runs, 1,753 hits, 258 home runs, 993 RBI, 95 stolen bases, 271 hitter, 339 on-base percentage, 466 slugging, 805 OPS, 991 fielding, and 55.9 wins above replacement, as he was an All-Star, a Gold Glove winner, a Silver Slugger, and the 2030 postseason MVP. Back to the depth chart here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, I think 15 Silver Sluggers. 1, 2, 3, 4 Cy Youngs. 2 to Valdez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Cy Young. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 5. 2 to Valdez, 2 to Joe Ryan Jr., and 1 to Parsons. NL MVP to Vlad Guerrero, we did that. 4 batting titles, all to Edwards. Postseason MVP, Guerrero, Cruz, Montoya, and Lee. World Series MVP, Beatty, Tovar, Rivera, and Roosh. NL MVP, Glass won 1 of those. Reliever of the Year, 1 of those. Rookie of the Year, 3 of those. 2 Hank Aaron's as well. What a series. 15 years later, that is where we get 10, almost 11 months in the real world and 15 seasons and 31 episodes later. There are the Montreal Expos, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us for an incredible series. What a ride it's been. As we will now get ready for our next series on MLB The Show 25, coming out in about a month from now. So get in your suggestions down here in the comments. Who do you want to see GM Data and his team of AGMs take over next? We've done, since MLB The Show, 20? We've done the Athletics, the Mets, the Pirates, and the Expos, Nationals Expos. I believe that's it, correct? Yes. Those are the 4 series we've done, so our 5th series will be another team. We'll likely be going to the AL, so think about that. Any suggestions down here on YouTube, your favorite moments, your MVP of the series, your Data 72 Hall of Fame nominees, get all that in here at the... Yeah, that's true, we did 2 episodes of the Rockies before the game just imploded. Literally, it was unplayable because of the glitches. And yeah, leave all that in the comments here on YouTube, or go ahead and do so in the Discord server in the MLB channel, which is linked in the description. Yes. So I think we're ending it there. Wow, what a series. Thanks for being here, whether you watched 2 seconds or all 31 episodes. Thank you for your involvement. Thank you for the likes, for the comments, for the donations, for the involvement in the comments and everything. What can I say but thank you. I love the community here in the channel. The live streams are where it all happens. So much love to everybody. Thanks for being here. I hope that you enjoyed the series, and I know that I sure did. I hope I'm not missing anything to close out. I think that's it. I think we're good to close it. If you want to ever know what happens to some of these players, I'll probably sim a few more years on my own in the background. But that's the end of this live stream series, which will be replaced with a different live stream series in the near future. Donc, allez les Expos. Merci beaucoup tout le monde. C'était vraiment apprécié. Nous sommes fiers de notre équipe. We're very proud. And that ends it. Yeah. I hate that when I close the stream and then I remember something 2 minutes later. But I do think that's it. Last chance. Okay. I'm calling it there. Okay. So thanks everybody for being here. Have yourselves a lovely morning, evening, as now getting to 1 a.m. Eastern. We're going to go ahead and call it there. Enjoy Canada, USA, 4 Nations tomorrow. We'll have an Islanders upload for you tomorrow, as well as a career sim up for you on Monday. So look out for those. Subscribe, hit the bell, and you'll always be notified when those videos come your way. Much love, everyone. Allez les Expos, and thank you for a fantastic series. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next one as we take on our next challenge in MLB The Show 25.